en directo. Le he dado.
No, bueno, claro.
Estás en directo,
espérate.
sí, señor. Estamos en
¿Sí?
directo, ¿no? ¿Y está grabando el audio y todo lo demás?
A ver.
Hostia, no me digas. Bueno, ahora mismo solo se ve el tabletop, evidentemente. ¿La partida la tenéis ya creada?
Sí, sí, mira, se oye, se oye.
Genial. ¡Ostras! ¡Qué emoción en directo y todo! Gracias, tío.
A ver si se ve. Lo que no sé si se oye son nosotros.
Ah,
Ah, sí, sí, oye, sí, ya está.
o sea que también se te oye a ti entonces cuando hablas y demás.
Sí,
Se
sí,
ve todo, ¿no?
exacto.
Como en mi
Ya
ordenador
estás
y
ahí.
demás. Genial. ¿Cuál es la partida? ¿Está creada ya, Víctor?
Me voy a meter
No.
ahora en el
Vale,
servidor de
vale, vale, vale. Que no
usuarios.
sabía si la teníais ya creada. Vale.
Y eso, lo que no sé si queréis hacer es. Seiya preguntaba que si se metía
Ah,
ella
vale.
también, ¿eh?
Sí, sí,
Ah,
se lo
sí,
he
sí.
dicho.
Estaría guay.
No.
No sé si queréis meteros
Join
en la
us.
conversación para escucharnos. No sé, eso ya como veáis.
Si quieres, como tenemos ya mucho tingla montado y no sé lo que puede demorar, ¿vale? La
Vale,
próxima vez a lo
ok.
mejor, porque a mí sí que me mola escuchar a la gente mientras que juega.
Vale, vale,
Solemos ser
ok.
sacaditos y cuando los jugadores hablan nos callamos, como la partida esa que le grabamos a Rodro contra Zarovich.
Sí, sí, sí.
Mm.
Sí.
A mí me gusta
Ya,
más
no, ya
escuchar a la peña.
se lo he comentado alguna vez a vasallos, pero bueno, a ellos les gusta mucho el
Ya,
fluir que
pero es
van
que
a
yo
hacer los
prefiero
jugadores.
que
Pero
los
sí, sí.
protagonistas sean los jugadores, tío.
Sí, sí. Voy a meterme ya con vasallos
Vale,
estos,
cierro
que ya es lo que
esto,
están todos ahí.
cierro esto, cierro
Y nada.
esto.
Pues nada, nos vemos.
Perfecto.
Vale, suerte.
Gracias.
Vale, vamos a ver, dame un segundo. Vale, esto, va a quitar las cosas que no me hagan falta. El Steam lo puedo cerrar.
Uy, no, mierda. Eh,
Vale, partida todavía no está creada entonces, ¿no?
sí, sí, la partida está creada.
¿Cómo se llama?
Te pongo
Sí, pónmelo por
aquí
Telegram.
para que no que
Sí,
meta
sí,
la
sí.
gente.
Sí, sí, no te preocupes. Evidentemente. Pásamelo por Telegram.
Sí, te lo he puesto.
Vale. Ujú.
A ver si te pasa como a mí,
Invitado.
que según he
Sí.
entrado le he dado ya al color del juego.
Ya está a punto. Bueno, 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 apasionante. Está también Isel. Ah, bueno, Isel estará retransmitiendo en.
No, creo que juega Angie con la cuenta de Isel.
Ah, vale, vale, vale. ¿Qué
Por
hacemos?
eso, igual que la otra vez ponía.
¿Cómo esto va para inglés? ¿Empezamos ya a speak in English o qué?
Ok.
So we start to speak in English so everybody can understand us.
I don't know if we're gonna have many viewers. I'll have to check the YouTube link so I could pass it on to the fellow
Yeah,
English people that I know.
great, great, great. And as this is going to be saved, by the way, people who wants to see later, who can find us and see in English as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if in like 10 years people will be watching this?
Of course.
These games.
I'm still watching some videos trying to look for 4 years ago and 5 years ago, right?
Yeah,
Would
and
be
they will.
nice.
Oh, this was where they were only 30 characters, and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
ADL3,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah. And now are 20, and,
Yeah,
and all of them are Miyamoto Mushahi, right?
yeah. Oh, the good old times where we could play Miyamoto.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Evia is as well as Evia was Seiya, right? So it's
Yep.
so we are waiting Seiya. So welcome everybody to this amazing so today to this afternoon in the Exodon. Today we are going to showing a nice match between two nice players. It is Fictor and Angie. Okay. And yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Although
they are in a good position in the AGL, right, Rodro?
Victor is like top 8, I think, or
Nice,
so.
nice, nice.
And Angie got the invitation because she won the Sunday tournament of the European Infinity Challenge and also ARISTEIA Challenge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very nice.
So both good players. I think they have not played against each other yet, because this year Victor did not come to the European. But I think they've met.
No, yeah. Great. Yeah, you had to say that Angie is a lady, right? I don't know if I already said. Angie is a lady, which is a lady, right? That I know because I know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because with the nickname, sometimes you are thinking that you are thinking in somebody, and it's another because it's a different name with a nick. But yes, this a lady, and it's not very easy to find ladies in this game, right? So it's great to have a lady with a good, very skilled in this game.
Yeah, one of the few ladies that we have currently now in the NGL competition. I think there were not too many in the European. In the Interplanetary, there were more. There were like maybe 6 to 10 or
very
so.
Nice. Very nice.
But still, it's quite difficult to find them.
Yeah. I have the luck to play against her in my last tournament. I miss that. I miss those days when we have tournaments and when we can touch this miniature, right? Now everything is so digital that is a pity. But okay, these days will come again.
Roll the die and be able to see the blanks.
And not just press a button and pray to don't have a blank.
Yeah. I think they haven't started yet.
Yeah, they're preparing. I'm going to have a different view at the standard because I used to have anything will be okay.
Yeah, Passages has a different view. You could like try to move it and
because indeed, for example, if there is a dice roll, I like to make it zoom, right? Like to give motion. Let's see what is the dice, and I like to play a little more with the hexagon, so it's not so static, and perhaps people can see better where all the different aristos are positioned, right?
Yeah, when I was playing with Inimaru, I also did that. I was okay. How about I try to move the camera and try to see different points of view, so this way I can like measure the movements or take into account like the range of the attacks and all kind of stuff. And I think it helped, although I did a few misplays, but it helped.
Is your first broadcast in English, Rodro?
Or
you have already done with another channel?
No, like I think we already did with Ghost and I did with Ghost and Massimo. Hello, Luis.
My dear Luis.
How's it going?
Hey man, nice to hear you. Speak Spanish, guys.
Long time no see.
And more than we don't play each other, right?
Yeah.
How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Doing okay. As you know, same as in Spain with the actual situation, but doing okay. How about you?
I hope that you didn't inject yourself intravein this kind of disinfectant.
No, we don't take Trump too seriously. No.
Thank God that you are alive then. Yeah, because you could be.
I'm only here in Discord.
Yep.
Are you guys already connected to tabletop, or what should I do?
Yeah, same game. I'll tell you on Telegram or if you already have joined any of the Passages games, it's the same name as password.
Rodro, are you checking that we are okay in YouTube? Do you have the?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's okay.
Check the link. Yeah, we're okay. We're.
That everything is being stored because this is the first time that we are doing this. Yeah, and it seems we are. Should I press start saving? I'm going to because now OBS is a stop transmission, but that will be enough, right? I guess that I don't have to press start saving with the program. Do you know that?
I think if you would like to have it for yourself, the video and cut it or kind of stuff, you have to. But I don't know if that.
Well, the Echoes of Hexadome channel says it's live now, so I think you're good. Says for.
Yeah, I'm really excited, right, to be online because normally I just play. So Luis, how you doing, man? Well, are you playing a lot or what are you doing? or playing
Well,
skill team or something like
I'm playing
that?
more than before, yeah, with the confinement and everything. Between the All Stars and the big league that had tabletop simulator, and now after I played with, he invited me to a Mexican league because I'm more in
Oh,
the same time zone than they are. So I
Mhm.
said that's cool, and yeah, I've been playing quite a lot lately,
Very good,
basically.
very good, very good. I don't know if we have already explained. It's an transmission from this, but this is an all-star tournament organized by Fictor, I guess, right? Is the
yep.
guy who is playing. So can you tell us a little more, or tell me and the people who is perhaps listen to us, Rodro or Luis, how why this was organized, who are playing? Because I think that they are playing. Who are playing are the best player right now in the AGL. Can you,
Oh, yeah.
meanwhile, while they are preparing everything, of course.
Yeah. The idea was from Victor, like the last year he decided like, oh, it would be nice to have like a Copa del Rey that we have in Spain. Like you'd be like the top 16 teams would play against each other, like in like a bracket place, not like the Swiss regular system.
Hmm.
And he made it like an underground tournament with no help
Yeah,
from
yeah, I remember.
Ishirama
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
And this year he was like, okay, how could we do this like
Yeah.
better?
How
Like
can we improve it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And I
and
think he did improve it, right?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Of course, they are counting with more people, I guess, right? Or they are counting with the same number
Yeah,
of of players, right? I think it's
yeah.
I
more
think
open
there's
to,
more people.
yeah. But good people, right? Because I think that they are in a high position in the EL, or for example, for at least
Yeah.
experimental guys, because they don't call me, so I know that they are experimental guys. Yeah, sure.
If I remember correctly, I believe it was the top 12, and then winners of
Yeah, different tournaments. Yeah, different tournaments.
tournaments.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
the winner of the AGL from past years,
Hmm.
etc. Road Interplanetary Tournament, etc. Like that.
Yeah. Top 8 got like a first round. They could skip the first round,
Hmm.
and the other 16 spots were for as you said, like the top 8 to 12 of the AEL tournaments, winners of big tournaments from this past few years.
Mm.
And a
Also, we did
few
some
yeah.
shuffle raffle in Twitter and in the
Yeah.
YouTube account,
Yeah.
but like very good level.
Yeah, people used to to be in contact through Telegram, right? Because I think that as most probably people know who are used to play with ARISTEIA, we have a nice community of ARISTEIA connected through Telegram with a lot of different channel for Spanish channel, for English channel, TTS specific channel, and I think this is the way to organize each other, right? I think that the way that they speak each other internally through Telegram, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, mostly I think so.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think that they
We
are starting to
oh yeah,
show their own. So let's focus in what
yeah.
we have
Victor
going on.
started banning first, and he did ban Hexer first. So Angie's banning Oberon as a counter pick.
This is the
A
first.
counter ban.
So we already know that they are banning each other.
Yep.
Right.
First,
Okay.
they have. I don't know if it's been explained. They have two bans first.
Hmm.
And then they get to pick about their four characters for the game from the rest of
And
the
the
pool
bans
of
are
the
for
characters.
both of them, okay? So
Yep.
Hexer is banned for both of them, and so on.
Okay.
And Hexer is a very good ban, but since Victor is the first one to choose, maybe he could have said, "Well, I'm not gonna ban her and see if Angie bans Hexer. If not, you can select her in the first pick."
Yeah. Being the first pick, I would have do that, but I didn't in my game, so I don't know what I'm saying.
But one question, because
Yeah,
perhaps
no,
I missed it.
it's one of these things, when you're playing, you see it differently.
Yeah, one question, and they have already like 8 Aristos preset like in a normal tournament, or how they are?
No.
No,
No, they can choose any Aristo.
Yep.
yeah,
And
Okay,
it's
great.
from the whole pool. They get
Okay, that's
to
great. That's great. So when you
Yeah,
ban one
of the
Aristo,
32.
you are banning each other, right? If you ban Exer, it's banning for the opponent and for you.
Ooh.
Correct.
Okay, and I see that they are going to play in Gate of Fire. Sigurat, right? So yeah, in Sigurat it's important to have people who move.
But maybe he can. Oh, yeah, as expected. Miyamoto, Fictor picked Miyamoto first, then Angie picked MoonChild as a kind of counter pick, and then Fictor
Makes
picked
sense, yeah.
Axel.
Yeah.
If the other player picks Miyamoto, I think MoonChild is a very...
Yeah. Because before MoonChild appeared, Miyamoto was almost untouchable, right? And for right now, with
Well, there
MoonChild,
are
you have
ways,
a
but yeah.
not always, of course, you know. But it's true that with MoonChild, you have a nice counter against Miyamoto. I think that these are the ones that are banned, right?
Yep, those
Okay.
four are on the top are the four banned, and
Another nice
we see.
DPS, Valkyria.
And yeah, Gaia and Hexer, I think, are good bans because they have a lot of control in this kind of a scenario. Then Oberon is also very good to search for cards and
Laxmee, you have to be careful with Laxmee and his weak health.
Oh yeah,
and a very powerful Aristo, right? But you have to be to take care of her. If nobody attacks her, it's a pain, right? But if people start to focus on her, you have a problem. You have to take care of her because.
And Valkyrie, that's a very good pick too.
Yeah, I think that perhaps Laxmee was picked because Valkyrie and its or her frozen action, right, can be a pain. And perhaps that's the
I
reason
agree.
to use Laxmee like a debuffer.
And I mean, Valkyrie right now doesn't have like Hammerhead or other Aristos that can displace her, but I think it's like preparing for something like that. You pick Valkyrie, there is no shenanigans like Axel moving her and stuff like that.
Yeah. And you know that it cannot be displaced, right? That in this scenario is as well very important, right? Kozmo, you have to be careful with.
Yeah, Nucleosis, Laxmee, that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a little risk to put Kozmo if there is no shooter or DPS at range in the opposite team? Of course, the Kozmo is very well putting fires and things like that, but sometimes you use the smoke against these range DPS. What do you think? Should you choose another one better? Because, for example, here Fictor doesn't have any range DPS. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. It's not gonna be as effective as it would be against
Luna or that, right? Or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly, but he, like with his movement, he can go easily from scoring zone to scoring zone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and with his agility, he can disengage.
Oof.
Yep.
So,
HammerHead against smoke is a risky pick,
risky
right?
move.
Yeah, because with a lot of smoke, HammerHead, you can only use one card who allow you not to be aware, for the visibility, but well, let's see.
No, at first I was distracted because I saw Isel and Fictor in the names.
Yeah. I had the same. But it's Angie.
Yeah.
Our nice lady.
Well, HammerHead, if you pick HammerHead with that team, I think he might go for the Sterling deck because that way you have the by inches.
Right.
That way you can use that with HammerHead.
That's true. There's a card which allow you to have one and what's
range?
Range. Sorry.
Yeah, just thinking of the smoke, that might be a good idea for Fictor to use with Hammer.
I'm going to try to put my telephone in English, so I will have the application in English and I can see the cards in English.
Great ball. We finally see 8-Ball picked one of these games.
I think someone else picked him, before.
Really?
Remember?
No Prism, no Wild Bill. Different choices. No Gata.
No? I think I don't know if Gata is better than Axel in this one, but I think Gata would have been good for Angie considering HammerHead, but since she already has Kozmo, And then like Gata is also is very good, but her superior movement is not so needed in this scenario. So considering Fictor's team, I don't think is the best pick for Angie Gata, because
being able
she
to
can.
do blind. Yeah, no, it's no
Yeah,
use
it's only HammerHead.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's funny that like we all have like our, when you think of the scenario, you think, okay, a very good team for this scenario is this, and you see other choices and like, that's interesting. But then like for instance, 8-ball, right? That you said is not selected as much as you think, even in this kind of scenario. And I think he's very powerful in this kind of.
Do you like to play Gata in this kind of a scenario in Sigurat? Because I guess sometimes it's very nice to use Gata to blind people, especially like HammerHead, the typical Wildbill, etc. But at the same time, as this scenario is like very close, right? It's easier. It seems that it's easier, right? That somebody shoot at Gata and kill her, right? So it's a little risky, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, but being in the infirmary is not as much of a pain for any Aristo in this scenario, because you can score from the infirmary in this scenario no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think it depends on the other team too. Like if instead of Laxmee, let's say Fictor has Wild Bill, then Gata would be a very good pick because you have Wild Bill and HammerHead to blind. I think it's one of those, like that depends more on the other player's team. But Valkyrie, I think, is overall like a really solid option for this one. She might take damage, she might take HammerHead on, but HammerHead is not gonna want to attack her because he able to move her. So it's one solid option that is never gonna be subject to this kind of attack. It's like the worst option if HammerHead doesn't have anything else to attack, basically.
I'm going to say Angie that if she press L in the Aristo box, it doesn't move because I think she's struggling with the. I think. Angie,
I think.
Okay.
I think. Which decks do you think they're gonna pick?
Good question, my friend. Good question.
I'm not so sure. I wouldn't pick the Sterling deck for Victor because it's so many roles, but mostly to Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Because Axel is going to be okay. If I need to put a -2 movement, I will use it. But if not, I will just try to move myself around and try to score.
As Luis, I think, said before, perhaps the Ticon, which has the reduction in your again, which is the
range.
Sorry, perhaps it could be good, but to choose a deck only for one card, of course, there are a lot of nice cards like Firewalls and that kind, right?
I think maybe you need the no to try to prevent the 8-ball cards and also the catapult from Kozmo that could displace your characters and maybe ruin that score, or that victory point.
The problem is that you will need a lot of no's in order to avoid all the nice cards that 8-ball can have, right? Or Kozmo. It's always nice to play
both of them have good cards.
Yeah, it's always nice to play the Sterling and aggressive deck, right? But you're always missing your no.
Yeah.
your match.
Even the com deck could be a good choice because of like the ability to look for cards and all that is always nice. But with the teams they have, I don't think any of them is gonna pick them.
You think that nobody's going to pick which one?
Ecom, the more
the control one, right?
Oriented,
Yeah, the control one, yeah.
I think, if I had to bet, I would say probably I would say Sterling for both in this case, yeah.
Sterling, the aggressive one. I think that perhaps we
Sterling
see
or core, yeah.
Yeah, core, yeah.
I think for Angie, I'm not sure which card you want to nullify from Fictor, because probably the one from, there's one from Axel displaces the opponent and makes one. That's pretty good in this scenario. Then the one that allows HammerHead to attack without line of sight, it's pretty good too.
Mhm.
Obviously, Miyamoto getting either one action point, more movement to attack later. So the no is always gonna be amazing, no matter what.
The atom
But
from Laxmee, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you wanna, really take the She Wolf and try to maul as many opponents as possible, Sterling is the one to go, of course. So I think both are good ideas. I don't think any of them has a team that benefits greatly from Tecom, but who knows? Maybe they both go with Tecom and surprise me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not very funny when people play you firewalls or the other one who make to see your deck and put one of your best card at the bottom of your deck and things like that, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
all of the decks has unique flavors.
that can be a very powerful move too. If you start with either the broken firewall or mental bug, I think it's called, the one
Yeah.
that is the one that gets
Remove two guy.
yeah, both of them are very good cards. Maybe their impact might be even greater than others in the Sterling deck, depending on the time in the game and the cards that you get discarded.
For those of you which is the first time that you see this Exodon, this is done by an Spanish guy, Ojo del Cuervo, and is making an amazing job and customizing everything. Everything that people say that they would like to have this or that, or it will be nice to have this or that, he implemented, and he's making an amazing job, right? With this,
it's very easy to read what's going on. You have
yeah.
the points, the frags, the underdog token. Everything is very clearly set in the center. So that's really good.
Yeah, for those who likes to play ARISTEIA and we miss to play not so often as we wish physically, this is the nice.
Especially now.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
now. Okay, I think that they have already chosen their 8 card. Yeah, I think everything is prepared. No, here. Okay, because this is still there.
Angie
Yeah,
is
it's still-
underdog.
Yeah. Here are only 15 cards. I guess
Quite
that
clearly, yeah.
here is 15 cards. I guess that she's still.
Oh, Angie's
Yeah.
still picking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Victor's
yeah.
got like.
Yeah, and picking is 4 missing. Has 4 missing. Yeah. Let's see which are the cards that they are going to choose. There are so many nice cards. For example, with Valkyria, your double blue die for defense to immobilize some guy, to kill a guy automatically. Sometimes it's difficult to choose the card, right?
Yeah.
For some Aristos more than others, I think, right? Overall, for some Aristos, it's easier to
Do you
choose
wanna try to guess which cards are they gonna pick?
Yeah, it's difficult, right? There's so many Aristos.
Yeah. I think Valkyrie, the +3 movement is the best one in this one.
Not needed, right? Not especially.
Yeah, between the others, I don't know, because to freeze people is really good, but with Laxmee in front of you,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's not gonna be as great as if.
I will trust
Laxmee.
more in 2 dice, 2 blue dice, and to kill somebody automatically with the shout of the Valkyria.
Yeah, I think probably that's a good one to make 2 automatic damage.
Yeah.
No rolls involved, no blanks.
Okay. So
And for 8-ball, I think I could go with the 2 that one of them is you change your position with another Aristo, and another one to the positions of 2 other obstacles. I think so. Yeah, I think those 2 are interesting for him.
for 8-ball, you said?
Yeah.
What do you think,
There's
Rodro?
I was thinking about the swapping to objectives in range 1-2, but also again you get to displace the objective again, because with that you can counter pick the Axel card and also maybe HammerHead attacking someone.
Yeah.
So you could when they I think it displays with the HammerHead attack, right? So
That's
maybe
true.
you can like try to counter that a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. Although I would be careful when to use that one, because if HammerHead has enough poison, even if he
Yeah.
displays you, if he kills you, that's it. But it's a very good counter for Axel's card that only makes 1 damage, so it's not normally going to kill anyone. But the important part of that card is the displacement.
Yeah, because the way, like, you could be, okay, you're going to displace me, but I'm going to put myself,
Oh,
this
very
character,
nice.
back into the zone.
I've never thought in that card. I think that you are talking about the barrel throw. Is that you can displace a target after this target has been
Yeah.
displayed, right? Yeah, I didn't. So when then HammerHead displays you and enter in the zone, you can use this card and displace HammerHead and as well,
Yeah.
right? Amazing. Yeah.
And you don't need to use it with 8 ball, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
With anyone.
That's important. Yeah, that's probably a good pick.
Okay.
I
So
wouldn't the other one, the block.
so they are starting to deploy the Aristos in the area. Fictor is color orange, I think, and Angie is green. If I'm okay.
No.
What do you
Opposite way.
think of
Yeah. Sorry.
Victor's cards? For Victor, obviously Atom is gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I
And
think
I
that
could also think,
the one who
yeah,
to remove you a dice with Mushahi.
Yep.
It's
yeah.
a key card as well in some dice throws.
What do you think here is better, the +1 action point from Musashi or +3 movement?
I'm not so sure, because with the maybe +1 action point, you won't give it much use, because with that, what can you do? Like with Laxmee, try to put more constant focus or try to debuff. With Excel, I think you don't need to move 2 times, or 3 times to get into a zone. If you're
Yeah.
dead, you could
Yeah.
probably just go
I
in.
would prefer +3 movement, I think, because it's a very easy way to be in contact as soon as possible and attack right with your katana, right?
Yeah.
So you prefer 3 movement, and you, Rodro, you prefer the +1 action?
No. +C movement as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because I like to use
Yeah.
the one plus action when in other scenarios like assault. That if somebody is going to the infirmary, right? You know that he can enter in the zone after, right? Because you
Yeah.
can have a double movement, right? And it's like a good something very sure to be in the zone. But here it could be nicer to have the +3 movement. Okay,
Yeah, because coming from the infirmary, many of them can just
so
walk in.
let's analyze where these guys position their aristos. We have Axel, Mushahi, and all together with Laxmee here. I think that Laxmee need to start to buff and her allies, right? She has to be careful because who has the underdog?
0, 5.
Angie, okay. So
I would start with AXL, yep, and walk in and Valkyrie and try to impose a -2 movement.
so now started,
Yeah.
right? Axel start to launch against Valkyria, so I think that he will block the access to the area, right? With Axel. Yeah, they started to play.
Yeah, and I would.
So
I don't know if I would. Attack Valkyrie to impose a -2 movement on her.
yeah. And in some way block as well MoonChild, right?
Yeah, and also
Yeah, because MoonChild right now has only a orange dice in order to
Disengage.
disengage. Exactly, I was looking for that word. Nice to have you here, Luis.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
not bad.
so
Well, that's
what
not
would you
gonna
do?
do a lot of damage. Yeah.
Would you do the switches to put Axel back in the zone, or would you stay
Good
there?
question, Good question. The problem is that perhaps you can be frozen by Valkyria, although having Laxmee, that shouldn't be a problem, right? I don't know if I will let Axel there. I think it's very annoying in this position, right? What do you think?
Yeah. I think I would let him stay there. As you say, he's very annoying there.
Yeah, and if somebody tried to disengage, he can move as well, right? Imagine that MoonChild tried to move, trying to stop her. He can use the chains as well, right? I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So you can enter again in the area.
Yep. But it would be like harder to get the switch and also to both the
that's
switch and the passive skill from Axel.
But
So
I think with this movement, what he tried to do is just, like right now, Valkyrie is slow, and you have the thing is you have MoonChild is gonna attack him next. So if MoonChild is lucky, she might even. But then you have two
yeah, look,
Aristos that are not gonna score. Oh no,
she's coming back. She's
he
coming
thought
back.
differently.
Yeah, Axel is coming back, but only one change to. She had more than one change, right? I think that she could use two in order to. Yeah, exactly.
No, but
Yeah, exactly. Now he's putting Axel in the area.
I don't know if I would do
Would
that because now this way Moonchild can attack with her tomahawk and then maybe
move.
yeah.
So we
Maybe
can
just
Yeah, it's a
reset.
tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, and the problem is that he didn't put. Yeah, where are the?
not damage for any of them.
Yeah, but the status of minus
Yeah,
two of movement.
Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, it's
Valkyrie
okay.
has
Yeah,
it.
I was looking for it. Okay, yeah. Okay, Valkyrie.
Yeah, that's the important bit. Valkyrie now, if she wants to attack, she can move and attack, but then she could do like two movement only. So that's important. That's gonna hit Valkyrie a lot.
What do you think to play against an opponent that puts you a status and you don't have anything to remove, right? Because oh my god, oh my god. Oh my
Okay.
god, let's see what happens.
Ooh,
Because Axel
that's
is not
nice.
very good at that range, eh? With that range, Axel only have what he's doing.
No,
Okay,
he's
he was
No,
not.
she.
I thought it was the other
Yeah,
card,
she
which
basically
was
teleported.
But I
Used her
wouldn't use it
card.
now
Yeah, it's too soon, right?
Feels too
because
soon. Yeah.
she now needs to attack with her basic like attack with
Yeah, and if you attack now, you are not getting the best range for Axel, right? She was in a better range because at the range of 3, Axel only have one blue dice. Now he has blue and green. So if you are thinking to attack from the distance, not close to Axel, right?
let's see. Okay, maybe 1 damage.
1 damage for each, I guess.
Yep. 1 damage for each, then you transform, then you can attack again with the other attack.
Yeah, but do you want to transform? Because then you have Mushahi coming at you and you don't have your extra life.
I always prefer to transform MoonChild as soon as possible, right? Because it's the way that she's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know that sometimes it can be she can be worked like a tank, right? But the power that she has when she's transformer is amazing, right? So.
Oh yeah. But what I'm thinking is, Musashi cannot do his triggers against her, right? So Musashi comes to the zone and attacks Moonchild. Fine.
Yeah, that's right.
And he says, "Oh, I can attack again," and Moonchild says, "Nope, you can't, because I don't allow you." So he would only be able to flip Moonchild to the other side for the next activation. That's what I'm thinking. But obviously, Musashi say, "Fuck it, I'm not."
She's transforming Moonchild due to some damage that she received, right?
She received 1 and she can inflict herself another one.
Exactly.
After an attack, so
Yeah,
then
so,
that way performs. Yeah, but maybe if Axel survives, maybe he can start in round 2 and put the -2 movement onto Moonchild.
Yeah.
And that would be like hard.
Yeah, and as I was saying, you are playing and with nobody to debuff your status in your card, right? And Angie doesn't have anybody who can remove the -2 of movement and things like that, which it can be a really pain, eh?
Yeah, if he survives, because
let's see.
This attack might decide.
And it was 1, 2, 3, 6 damage.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead because he's removing the shields.
The shield.
Yeah, Fictor.
Yeah. Unless he has the Miyamoto card to remove.
Avoid one.
Oh, to remove 1 die.
Yeah, he's taking it.
Outside taking it, yeah.
Yep, 1 card for one frag. 1 frag. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing for Angie, because I think Axel was going to cause trouble, as you said, if he starts next to MoonChild next activation.
Yeah. Oh, she can start, or maybe like put the scoring zone next to deployment zone number 2, and then he can move Axel there.
So
try to-
now we have Laxmee and we have Kozmo. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Laxmee, as always,
Yeah,
trying to
trying
buff and debuff.
Let's see how is the hacker. Yeah, working fine. One movement and one buffer. The
Ooh.
buffer, but not the buffer because he's out of range.
No, she's not.
Yeah, it's 5.
Range.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. He can the buffer and Moonchild.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could do it to
Yeah,
MoonChild.
yeah.
I think
And-
it's probably the best idea. Yeah.
And she did it or not? Yeah,
It's-
she
yeah,
did it. She did it. Yeah, it's
He's
the
going
best.
to commit. Like, okay, I'll go with Laxmee and try to block your passage.
And now she's going to debuff the rest of the deal, I think, right? And perhaps can be sacrificed or
Maybe debuff Kozmo. I
only
think.
one.
Okay, but
She's missing one exclamation, Luis exclamation.
Or even 8-volt. Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Able. Yeah, it's
Nice.
nice to do that with able.
So now he's got one movement point and one active. No, 2 action points left, right? Yeah, 2 action points left. Now he's going for Valkyrie. And
Got it.
Only one.
yeah, only the
Continue debuffing the whole team. That is going to be a pain for Angie. This is going to be a pain.
Yeah, that's what we said. Now she's gonna stay there just blocking the way. Now that everyone is stunned, it's a perfect move, because even though not the best grappling people, now that she has everyone stunned, it's gonna be harder for them to enter.
Yeah, we have to see that Valkyria is not going to hit so hard because he has a. Oh yes, she will. No, she will only use 2 dice, right? Because with a -2,
Correct. Yeah.
you can only use
Yep.
2 dice,
2, 3,
which is
4,
not hitting so
5.
hard.
Okay. Kozmo does his meteoric charge. And then I think it would be like Nebula, or would you attack? He's going for Nebula. She's going
Nebula.
for
Yeah,
sorry.
smoke,
Yeah.
right? Perhaps trying to kill.
Well, maybe she even has the card.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But
But I think it would be a waste because now Miyamoto is
Yeah,
focused.
I wouldn't use it right now. No, she's putting it on Kozmo and MoonChild.
Oh, okay, yeah. To prevent what?
yes.
Or maybe
to prevent what? To prevent MoonChild to attack Laxmee at a distance or what? Perhaps.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a good choice. I mean, a bad choice. There's a way with MoonChild you're not.
Another smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, one with the change. One for Laxmee, perhaps. Just try to. No,
No.
you can.
Why would you put
Why
yourself?
you put yourself
in small?
a ball? Who are you going to hit you? Strange.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think there is a reason for that one. I think
Well, yeah,
if it's like, well, yeah, Laxmi doesn't care because all her actions are without line of sight anyway.
Yeah.
So you're gonna, unless you're gonna use a card on her, you don't care about it, or unless you're gonna attack her with Kozmo. But
All right.
For HammerHead, to avoid HammerHead, which one? HammerHead is here. Well, I don't know. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was totally losing. Like Victor is playing with 3 characters and then
Yeah.
and then he has 4.
HammerHead is here hidden, but I don't know. I don't think that HammerHead is going to hit 8 ball, right?
One,
He will choose.
What would you do with Miyamoto? Would you try like, okay, if you had the might plus, okay.
Is going
Oh,
Or
to
Miyamoto
move.
can. Oh, what did he do? +3 movement.
Yeah, plus
Yep.
3 movement, man. 1,
And
2, 3, 4,
he
5,
goes
6.
all the way
enter,
around.
Yeah, and hit. That's the what I was saying.
Ooh.
Yeah. And now
Now,
that was the movement that I was saying before. Yes, move
Yeah.
quickly, right, and attack.
yep. As you said, yeah.
Yeah, it's a typical I think use for this guy. But she's not.
But who would you attack?
Kozmo, no matter what, Kozmo. Yeah.
Although Kozmo has a stronger defense.
Yeah, but the thing is, with Kozmo, your triggers are in effect. With Moonchild, they are not. So you cannot switch your shields for more damage, and you cannot repeat.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the chains of Moonchild. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
using
So I think Kozmo, even though he might not die, I think he's a better option.
He's going to use the
I
yellow
think
die. Yeah.
I know why Angie didn't put the smoke on the remaining score of the Shikurat. Because maybe with Valkyrie, he's got the card to try to immobilize
Oh, very nice.
Miyamoto.
Very nice. Very nice. Perhaps.
Or maybe to try to, with 8 ball, try to attack Miyamoto and move him out of the zone.
Yeah, yeah. No more card for the attack of Miyamoto, only a yellow die. Don't you think it's a pity when you cannot use a card in order to improve your attack with Miyamoto?
Yeah.
And you are doing a 4 attack. He's like, oh my god, I would like to have another extra blue card, right? So how was the card?
No luck at all.
No.
Well, you have the attack again, right, with the Miyamoto?
No.
Doesn't have the second exclamation point.
Ah, no, yeah. You're right. I was watching a different, the exclamation of the red dice. Yeah, a poor attack, as you said.
Yeah, with that one, I don't know. You can make 1 damage, and then you take 1 damage.
Yeah, it will be 2 damage, right?
Yeah, if you change everything, it's 2 damage for Kozmo, but you take 1.
Yeah, which, it can be.
I mean, you trade 2 for 1, but it's not the best, right?
Yeah. What do you do in this situation? You prefer to take the damage for yourself and try to be very aggressive rather than Luis? Or you prefer not to take any damage at all because you don't have anybody to heal you and you just put 1 heal? There's 1 damage in the other, in Aristo. In these cases? Or depends? Perhaps.
Considering Valkyrie is next, I wouldn't want to take the damage, I think.
Yeah, good comment.
But Valkyrie cannot attack
Valkyrie
Miyamoto.
can attack. Can attack Miyamoto, I think. 1, 2, right? And then she's in range 2 to Miyamoto.
Yeah. But he has to displace again away from Laxmee, which
and
also stun.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that stun can be very dangerous.
Okay, he took like.
That's true. But I think I wouldn't take the damage. Just I don't want to take the chance. If it was like 3 damages for Kozmo versus 1 or something, yeah, she's gonna attack Laxmee, I guess.
He's counting what he's trying to do because he's trying to arrive.
I would attack Laxmee in this situation because you have 2 guys in the zone versus 1 from
the opposite team.
So I'm happy with that, and with my stun and everything, I'm not gonna kill Miyamoto with.
Yeah, Laxmee is really weak. He has a weak defense, so.
Yeah, unless you have dices to add, which they haven't added any dice so far, right?
Yeah, and you will have another card if you kill her.
Yeah, exactly. And as you said before, if you let Laxmee go on her own,
you're right.
This is really powerful.
Whoa! There is a critical.
Laxmee dead.
That's a kill. No, I don't think. No, because Valkyrie is still stunned.
4, 2. Yeah, he's kill. It's 4 damage against 2. He's kill. Laxmee is dead.
Let's see. It's 4 damage.
4 damage against 2.
But he loses 1.
But you are.
He loses 1 for the stun, so it's 3. But
okay, you have the stunned effect.
Yeah, so it's 3. But Laxmee loses 1 of the shields because of the Valkyrie's charge. So you're right.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. So he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
I think that was a very good idea for Valkyrie.
Yeah. You were right. It's better to have a clear shot, better than try something with Mushahi, who has a nice and strong defense.
Yeah, in the state it was with the stun and the movement. Yeah.
Perhaps he put the smoke in 8 ball, trying to avoid, or thinking that he's not going to do anything in the area.
No, to say, okay, you go first with HammerHead, then I get to go with myself with 8 ball. So with 8 ball, I can just move and try to displace Miyamoto with my attack.
And with HammerHead, you cannot hit me because I'm in the smoke, right?
Yep, unless you play the card, and I think it would be a
Nah,
waste, a huge
yeah.
waste.
Of course.
One, two,
You need that card when
three.
somebody is in the secret.
I think Kozmo was very well placed there, putting smoke on all
Mhm.
modes he wanted. Yeah,
Okay, you move
and
one, then displace
yeah,
that.
I think he's
Okay.
just repositioning Hammerhead then.
Yeah, but would you try to block the path of 8-ball, or would you be thinking in round 2?
That
Okay.
yeah. He just blocked the path right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a 2-1 right now. If you let 8-ball do his thing, it might be 3-0. And coming back from 3-0 is very hard in this scenario, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no card. Yeah, I would be like. Yeah, because this time on second round he's going to like, okay, I can have 2 of my Aristos coming from deployment zone. Oh, he's going. Oh,
Oh yeah, she got
He's
the
replacing. I don't know.
oh,
We
and
have the
the
no.
no.
We have the no, man.
The no, yeah. In a good point to have it, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because if
That's
not,
a
it would
very
be.
powerful hand they both had at the
Oh,
beginning.
there's another no.
Oh, second no.
Amazing. 2 cores. 2 cores in the deck,
Ooh.
man. So that's hard, eh? 3 points against you. 3 points.
Mhm.
That's hard.
Yeah, that looks good for Angie now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them had the no in the starting hand. That's really good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think that they didn't look for the car with I have a plan or something like that. Yeah, it was.
No.
Unless I lost it, I didn't see them
No,
using any core card. Yeah,
neither me.
they used the no.
Neither me.
Well, yeah, that's been quite powerful for Angie. I think Fictor now has to really think on the strategy because it's it's going very good for Angie right now
Yeah,
with
I,
the
I
last
see.
move.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the Hammerhead is going to suffer a lot with the smoke of Kozmo. I don't know if that was a good pick because
Yeah.
Kozmo is always a base with the smoke,
That's
and
true.
Hammerhead suffer a lot against blinds and smoke. So I think that we won't see too many displacement of Hammerhead against the opposite.
Yeah, it's true. Hammerhead is really, really good, especially in scenarios like this.
Yeah.
But I think Cosmo is gonna make his life a living hell.
Yeah, let's see. So now they are.
But this is not done anyway. So
No,
obviously,
of course, we are still.
Uh,
Yeah.
it was a good turn for Angie, but I'm sure Victor has more things to do, and he might still come back hard and surprise.
So I think that Fictor is trying to decide which is the
next
yeah,
scoring zone.
exactly, which is the best one for him. Yeah, to the opposite one, right? So it will be harder for Angie to move there.
But would you like try to suicide quoting Miyamoto or one of your characters to try to prevent all of them as I did, like in a pack, all 3 of them in the cigarette, or would you like try to run fast and try to avoid the whole enemy team?
I think Miyamoto is a stronger chapter to fight, for example, against 8-ball and perhaps block this place, right? Because if you put Miyamoto next to Hammerhead and 8-ball, right, you are closing almost the. Perhaps you can arrive with MoonChild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Well, perhaps MoonChild can arrive. Then you have Valkyrie, I think, right? No, you don't have.
Valkyrie still has a -1, so I don't
Yeah.
think.
It's really painful.
No.
No. Well, Laxmee can score, right? Because she was dead, so she can access the
Yeah,
score
both
area.
of the. Yeah, I think for Fictor right now, basically his whole team can score.
Would you like try to score just 2 points so that way you keep the underdog, or would you like try to go all the way into the 3 points?
I think I will throw Mushahi perhaps against 8-ball. The problem here is that even you kill the people, you know that in the next round he will arrive the score area very easily, right? This is not like assault. That if you kill somebody, you know that it's difficult for it to arrive the score. So
yeah, but as you said, if maybe you go like with Miyamoto and try to attack first 8-ball and then attack again MoonChild, you kind of block both of them.
perhaps if I have a lot of nice cards with Miyamoto to make decisive attacks, I will throw Miyamoto against 8-ball, for example, or whatever, right? But if you are not going to make a nice attack, that you can almost be sure that you are going to kill somebody, because you put Miyamoto next to 8-ball, but for example, MoonChild can arrive to the score area, right? And Kozmo, Kozmo no. Kozmo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, Kozmo, no way. Or perhaps Kozmo can have
No.
the card to throw a ally, 3 points,
Yeah.
and perhaps
The catapult.
the catapult, and perhaps could help 8-ball, right, to be closer to the area. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, that's true. I think you're right. If you see your hand and you think I have dice to add, or ways to make Miyamoto's attack successful, then I would go for it, as you say, Rodro. Try to make a kill or two,
Yeah,
and then you have your two guys infirmary that can score no matter what.
Yeah, because Fictor has two guys dead who can be in a good position to score. That's right. And so yeah, let's see.
Or maybe you could no, you cannot throw Laxmee. You could try to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AXL and try to suicide him to block in all the path. Oh, he's gonna
Suicide
It's going to be Surhen.
Okay. Safe play, try
exactly.
to myself.
Yeah. And I have a plan.
Oh, then okay.
Go for the points.
Yeah, and to be sure. And for 8-ball, it's difficult to displace again Miyamoto. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Well, perhaps if he has another card, he can remove Miyamoto from the area. You have the Balance Ban. I think that was the card.
But I think he's looking for the catapult to use it on HammerHead, so she can now free all of her team.
Yeah.
So that way, at least 8-ball can try to. I mean, with 8-ball, you can try to move your own MoonChild into the zone, and she could try to attack at once.
The problem will be perhaps that, for example, the next Aristo can be an Axel that can enter in the zone as well. So Axel is going to be positioned first that you try to put Moonchild there, in the next stage. You know what I mean? Yeah, because for example, now if Fictor use Axel, right? Perhaps he can put in the second area, right? Then you are late to arrive to this zone, right?
But if you put MoonChild, say here, you want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get to attack Miyamoto, and you also have the chances of the switch to put yourself in the zone.
Yeah, right.
That's true. The switch to place yourself next to the objective.
Yeah, right. Good.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, for Angie, I think if she gets 1 point, she's perfect.
Yeah.
And if I was Victoria, I think letting only your two guys score means, what if Angie manages to score with 1, it's still 4-2, so you're still 2 points behind. So I think it's not a bad decision to go with Miyamoto and say, forget it, guys. I'll see you next round.
Yeah. Okay. Fictor is going okay, you played. I have a plan, but I will play Catch Breath. So, okay. Now he gets more cards.
How many cards? Fictor has 3 cards, and then you have a lot of cards. 6 cards in 1, 2, 3. 4,
so it's same.
Well, she got 2 from scoring last round, and Fictor only 1.
Yeah. Now they're counting the cards they've used and played. Oh, it's okay. I think they're saying Fictor got that card because of I got a plan from.
Yeah.
Angie,
they were discussing the timing in order to use the card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see what they are thinking.
The catapult, I don't know. Maybe the catapult
used to go with the catapult.
No, because Abel can anyway try to put MoonChild over there. He can move and try to put MoonChild over there.
But
So
maybe
like
you can
one.
just
Is
say,
trying to disengage. Who is moving now? Cosmo or
No,
Smoke?
it's
I
not
think
putting
it's
more
just
smokes.
Nebula.
It's Cosmo. It's
Yeah, it's
Nebula. Yeah, it's
Nebula.
Cosmo. It's
Couple smokes.
yeah.
I think maybe, you know, like she has a different plan and says, yeah, I'm going to be this round, but then I get the underdog.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So now.
Smoke.
He's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to try to kill it. Perhaps trying to kill him.
If you
He will
let
try. Perhaps you have the
or
card in order
three,
to nucleosis.
Why would you put smoke there?
In order to defense or something like that.
But
But
depends
whom?
from what.
Yeah, from HammerHead. But HammerHead, yeah, it's a little strange. That let's see.
she only did
Because-
once, the smoke.
So
Yeah. Now
let's
he's going
see.
to. She's going to obviously attack Hammerhead.
Yeah. So
Yeah. If you're not using catapult, I think that's
yeah.
best play and do.
Yeah.
At
Let's
least
see.
try
Let's
to
see.
put maybe
Counter
one
attack.
fire to one damage, and that would be like perfect.
Oh, city attack. City attack, man. No attack. Only one card and also only one dice and nothing.
Yeah, one fire.
Yeah, yeah,
One
yeah.
fire.
One
One
fire,
fire
yeah.
at least, yeah. But
Not a lot, but it's
yeah,
something.
yeah. Perhaps.
Where are the bad? They are not any dice to the rolls.
Yeah, they just have used both. Angie 4 cards and Victor 3, and now cards. They saving them.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who used to play the cards lately in the game, right? In order to, because sometimes during the game is not a big issue if you are losing, because that gives you the underdog and you can be clever in the place that you are choosing to put the area.
Yeah, and also in this scenario, like you're gonna to play like late game, so
Yeah, again a little
yeah,
bit. Well,
and I
now
think this
two
scenario
fires
is
in
nice
one
in
hit.
that way.
Yeah,
yeah.
one hit and two fires, and let's see if she plays nucleosis.
I don't think she's going to play Nucleus this early. No.
No, because
Yeah.
you know,
Three fire.
maybe the fire doesn't kill him later.
Yeah. No, I was
Wasted
thinking.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
With nucleosis, you're not going to kill, so you cannot disengage easily.
Yeah. Also, the one I would target with nucleosis if I'm able to is Laxmee, obviously, because it's auto kill, or someone that has two. If he was 3 damages, no matter how fires, then it's like okay, yeah, because I removed the activation. So then it's way more interesting.
Now Angie has a problem because she put a smoke in HammerHead, and now you cannot hit with an. Oh, well, yeah, you can be close to it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She moves 3 and then attacks.
exactly. Yeah. No, you cannot attack because you have a minus. Oh, yeah, sorry. You have a minus plus movement, no, a minus. Minus.
Yeah.
Movement.
I think this Hammerhead is
Almost dead. 1, 2, 3.
dead.
Yeah, is dead because you are removing one seal and you have 1, 2, 3. 4.
Oh.
Yeah, you're dead. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so.
Shit.
Well,
But
HammerHead is 5 and wounds.
healthy,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, but by the way.
Yeah, but he was already wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remove one shield automatically.
The exact number of hits.
Dead.
Yeah, Valkyrie gets 1 wound again.
Well, if nothing else, Angie is killing a lot.
3 frags on turn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
And we thought Miyamoto was going to Miyamoto is going to kill a lot, and we're like, okay, maybe Miyamoto is not going to kill a lot.
Yeah. He's the scorer right now, right?
Yeah.
He's the scorer rather than the killer.
But that's the good thing about Miyamoto is so versatile.
Yeah.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. MoonChild barely misses.
He doesn't right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6. Oh,
Okay. Oh my god.
cards.
So you got the +2 cards.
2 cards.
Only 5 cards left for Angie in
And
the
we are
deck.
in the turn 5, in round 5.
Mhm.
2, sorry.
Yeah, round 2, and
And
yeah, they
almost
are
your
getting
card,
well.
yeah.
With all those frags,
3.
it makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no. can he put herself with any card in? No. What would, I mean? Okay, I can put myself over there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then
Attack and try to be in contact with the chain.
no, I wouldn't attack. I wouldn't waste. Like, it's gonna leave range 2, so it would be like, okay, move here and attack, and it's so low chances of getting. I put myself in the middle and try to say, and I'll say,
Control the
okay,
area
wait.
to prepare for the next round.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
yeah, I wouldn't let her there. She's better where you said, Rodro, in the center than there.
But then you are giving
Well-
3 points to.
Yeah,
Fictor.
I think she's considering, I'm going to let you score with 3, I don't care. And then I'm going to be underdog, and I'm going to put the one next to all my team.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't score all the 3 points.
I will
If
try.
you were
Well, if you have with
Fictor.
8-ball and badass, you can at least remove Miyamoto, right?
1, 2. You can swap him.
Yeah, with the obstacle.
Mm-hmm. That's
At
true.
least it's only 2 points. The problem is that you lose the underdog, or you are still not with the underdog, and is Fictor who is.
Yeah, he's going to be like, okay, 5th or 4th
One
character.
thing, one question, and Valkyria should have this removed, right? The penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the -2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be
They
removed,
didn't
right?
remove it, but yeah.
Can somebody set to?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if to.
Yeah,
No, I
I'll
cannot.
put
I
in.
cannot. No. Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I would say like, okay, you can go first with 8-ball. So if 8-ball
Has the card.
manages to somehow displace Miyamoto, I will put myself Axel, and then I get to score 2 points, and you score no points. So then I keep the underdog, so that way I can play with
Use
Miyamoto.
the zone,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
maybe that's why she didn't put MoonChild on range for Miyamoto. Like, okay, you are going to be, no matter what, the underdog in the next round, unless you like, okay, I'll just score 3, because I wouldn't, because right now Angie has all of her characters all down there.
Yeah.
And if I were her, I would be like, okay, go score 3, so I get to put all my 3 characters in the next ziggurat
Scoring,
next to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's true.
And you wouldn't only be able to like try to get in the zone with Miyamoto or try to displace one with HammerHead. But if you put smokes, you cannot displace with HammerHead, and you would like no.
Well, unless Victor gets the Hammerhead card to allow him to attack without line of sight, but yeah.
Well, it seems that 8-ball is not going to be close to Miyamoto, so he's not going to use any card. His position, it's himself, right? For the next round.
Yeah, his position now is Victor who has to make the decision. Like, okay, do I want to score 3 points?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, and I continue scoring choosing the score area. Yeah, because all the team is in the other side, so you choose something close to 1 or 2, right? They have to come again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he's putting Axel there.
4,
He's
5.
not scoring then. Okay, great.
Yeah, he's not scoring.
Yeah. Not scoring is going to be close to 8-ball. He will try to put a -2 of movement.
-2.
Yeah, so it will be very really slow.
Would you like if you have 4 action points? You could like try to. It's too far away. But I would have thought like, okay, if I have 4 action points left, maybe I can try to block Valkyrie. and Kozmo, because you could try to stun them both.
You said in order to block the area to access the score area.
No, I was saying like, okay, you don't move next to 8-ball. You appear from deployment zone 5, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get adjacent to both Kozmo and Valkyrie. So next round you go first. You have 7 initiative, and you can try to stun both Valkyrie and Kozmo.
Yeah. Very nice.
Because 8-ball is like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Unless she's got the cards for the remaining card for 8-ball, she can't do much.
She has a lot of cards in her hand, so maybe that's why he's like, I don't want 8-ball with the plan.
So let's remember how the Aristos are positioned. You can see here, Fictor has access still close to 8-ball, and the rest of the team of Angie is all together in this area close to 4 and 5.
3. What would you do? Like, okay, you go first with if you were Victor,
So
Axel. But if you are Angie, if you were Angie,
I will try to move my Aristos as soon as possible to the area, which is the one with the better, and perhaps MoonChild is the one who with 6. I will try to run with MoonChild perhaps in order to get the area.
but take into account like HammerHead is dead and can appear the number 1 zone. So she's like, she can.
You want Kozmo to go soon.
Yeah.
You want Kozmo to go soon to nullify Hammer. Yeah. You want to.
Yeah. But HammerHead, Kozmo arrive with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But I think HammerHead is probably, if he has the card, HammerHead is the last one to go. If he doesn't have the card,
he will
it has to be. Yeah. Even without the card, you don't want him to go first. You want to put someone out.
By the way, Kozmo doesn't arrive to the area, right? 1, 2.
No.
No, but he can smoke the area to protect your other guys.
Yeah. The problem is if your guys arrive late to the party, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for Angie, which one I would pick first? To be fair, Valkyrie doesn't have enough movement. Yeah, I think it has to be MoonChild.
Axel and MoonChild. Yeah, let's see.
But
Axel first.
MoonChild doesn't have to attack because right now she cannot see Axel. He needs to displace himself 3 times.
Which is really difficult, I think. No, he cannot display because you can display at least 2, right? Because at the point that you are not in contact with the enemy, you cannot continue displacing.
But he's good try to have a lot of luck because he can displace himself.
But if he displaces twice, he is enough range because then would be range 2 to MoonChild. Well, no, MoonChild is in.
Yeah, because
then MoonChild is safe.
Okay, let's see.
MoonChild is not forced to attack.
-2 move. Okay.
-2 movement.
He's going to attack.
One damage. 1 damage.
No shields. Oh my god, that blue dice.
And another damage for Axel. Yeah. And he can move up to 2, right? And he has 3 chains, but only 2.
And I think 8-ball can also displace himself, right?
Yeah, I would.
He's in a good position there.
Tell 8-ball to move first.
Why are you putting? Why 3?
Why
okay. Are you?
Okay, he's preparing for next round.
Yeah. Then 8-ball can position himself a bit too.
Yeah.
Why you position there? Because for the next round or what?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because he's not going to arrive. Yeah.
Oh, he's like, okay, no, I can.
Yeah,
I just want to put myself. Oh, because in that
movement, though.
I think that none of them put the damage in their Aristo. I think it was 1 damage for.
No, because they still
are
doing
with
the
switches.
switches.
Where the switches? Right, yeah, sorry. I'm going to open the.
It's like, okay, I can display myself. 3 times, and then do what? Do nothing.
Do nothing because he has 4 energy, right? So that's it.
Yeah. And let both them take 1 damage. Because if you take like, okay, I can displace and try to block MoonChild, you'd like suicide MoonChild.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. They assign the damage. Not yet.
No,
What are they thinking?
maybe.
Switches, I guess.
Still switches.
No.
Switches for
Although
8 ball,
I
maybe.
think that they remove the dice. When you remove the dice and they are thinking, oh no.
Yeah, they didn't. But,
Let's see, and if they flip the new car, we will let them know. Yeah, he's moving MoonChild. Why is moving MoonChild if it's not?
I guess
1, 2, 3,
he
1, 2,
decided to
3,
leave
1,
the
2.
panel.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't inflict the damage, right?
No.
I'm going to say
Oh, that's true. No, yeah, it's 1 damage for each.
no.
Have any-
It was
Can
a
see
ball
right
and
there.
Axel.
2, 3, 1, 2,
Eh,
3, 1,
They
2,
didn't
3.
put the damage, no?
No.
Yeah, I think they forgot.
I'm telling. Now they put and they put. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, great.
Unless. Okay, maybe Angie has like +3 movement points for Valkyrie, and it's like
Now
somewhat okay.
Valkyrie go first, and you go first. Where is Valkyrie? Let's see where's Valkyrie. Over there. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oof.
8, 9, 10.
Valkyrie and Hammer, right?
Really?
2, 3,
10.
4.
If she has the car. Now is when you really need this car for extra movement, right? Perhaps we were saying that
Yeah.
as the area are closed, perhaps you don't need that car, etc. But now you
No
realize
matter what
you
Valkyrie does, Hammer can just displace MoonChild. Right?
So MoonChild is first. Sorry, HammerHead is first, I think.
Yeah, MoonChild,
Yeah.
right? But okay, and that way Hammerhead can block the path.
No, but I think that Fictor said to Angie to go first. No, sorry, the opposite. Sorry. Fictor is
Yeah.
going first.
1, 2, 3.
Very nice, very nice,
Ooh,
very
nice.
nice, very nice,
Oh
Very
shit!
nice, yeah.
very nice. That's
But
by the way,
no, that's not the way it works.
no.
Okay,
No?
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
And now I
Now
guess
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he will put
Cosmo
in
gets in the place of MoonChild. Yeah, that's it. And now, yeah.
asteroided belt, the car.
Yep.
And why put MoonChild in the area? Because you choose where you put, right? You choose where
Yeah.
you put.
Yeah.
Clever movement, eh?
So now you displace
But
Kozmo.
you displace Cosmo, yeah. And you put in the area of Cosmo.
Okay, over there.
Yeah, now displace Cosmo
And you
and
enter in
put.
the area.
Maybe Victor has Atom.
And the no is already
Used.
used, so
And he kept punching no 2. Yeah, that would make it so that way Valkyrie cannot go in. Yep.
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, if you put there, perhaps Valkyria can enter.
Mm,
Why are you doing that?
I mean, she needs the card anyway. It's like, okay, if you have the card, you can go in. I mean,
But
with 2.
if you have the card, you can enter if HammerHead is in the top area, in
the other
the
spot?
in the other area. You can right, because I don't know if the movement allow you.
But you have to
Yeah,
take
to
into account that
Disengage.
Yeah.
no, also Valkyrie has 2 wounds, and Miyamoto has not activated and has
Yeah,
the focus.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so no car, put in the attack.
Okay, no Atom.
Nothing special. And how was the Venom?
No Venom, because
Because he was coming from the infirmary.
infirmary. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So no wound.
And Kozmo can place a smoke if he wants to.
Both.
Yeah.
And take a damage, yeah. But I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, one without taking damage.
Oh my god. He can place the smoke into Laxmee and kill Laxmee.
If he has the card, that would be a very good play, yeah.
Yeah.
Kozmo.
I think Valkyrie has +3 movement. And she's thinking, okay, I can go in.
Yeah.
I think putting HammerHead below is because with the +3 movement, Valkyrie could do +4 +3 and then attack HammerHead, if I count correctly.
Then
if he
like
was,
move
if
7,
HammerHead was
1,
in the top
2,
spot,
3,
okay?
4, 5, 6,
HammerHead in
yeah.
the top one.
Yeah.
And I think
moves.
he said, well, no, I don't want to die with HammerHead again and not get the point. So at least, now if she uses the card, then Miyamoto can come later and finish Valkyrie. So,
but would you use it? Like, okay,
the card, I'm not sure. Yeah, because I mean, what other options does he have?
Yeah, he's going to use. He's going to use.
Oh yeah, use it.
Yeah, let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. She could also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and attack Miyamoto.
And that is what she's going to do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What's man, it's no fear, no fear. How many damage has Miyamoto? No
None.
damage. Oh, it's going to be a hard.
No damage. Ooh, yeah,
No
that's gonna
damage,
be...
and you have 2 damage. Let's see. She's going to
1,
use.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
But I think it's the best play.
And whoa! Miyamoto is going to use one.
Orange.
1 yellow
Orange,
and 1
one
orange.
yellow and one. Oof. Valkyria can't see the infirmary sooner than expected.
And Miyamoto should have cover. Or no?
Think so. Yeah. This. Yeah. Sure.
Angie is not using any cards, but she has the 6 dice unused, I think.
Perhaps he
Right?
has the Sword of the Valkyria, right? And she's expecting
Yeah, the 2 more
use...
damages.
Yeah. But
I think she's thinking, well, yeah, I don't mind dying unless I take, but I want to take you with me.
the
right?
problem is that with one extra dice orange and another in with yellow, it will not so easy to kill Miyamoto.
Oh, yeah.
Without any wounds at the same time, right?
Yeah, but if she has the card you mentioned, that's 2 extra damage. Making 2 wounds right now is not so hard. And also, Miyamoto cannot do his switch, right? Because Valkyrie is not in contact.
Yeah, of course.
Not right now.
Another thing is that Valkyria could block the movement of Miyamoto, right? If she doesn't kill Miyamoto, he can put close to him.
Yeah, but I don't know if Valkyrie survives, then you put yourself in range and Miyamoto attacks you directly.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's a good attack.
Nice
Ooh,
attack
and a
for
good
all
defense.
of them. Yeah. Oh my god.
1, 2,
minus
4, 5.
Okay, Valkyrie dies.
And Miyamoto as well?
No.
Valkyrie, it depends on switches, I think. Huh?
Okay, if I nullify these.
What? Depends on the problem is that the green die. So you have 1, 2, and you have an extra damage with Valkyrie.
Yeah, you have -1. No, not the I mean -1.
So Valkyrie nullifies 1. So then he has 1 shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Miyamoto stays with 1 health, I think.
Yeah, because he has a 1, 2. He's removing 1 shield from Miyamoto. We don't have to forget that.
Yep.
What he's doing? What are you doing?
She cannot kill him, even if she does the switches.
Unless they do something weird.
That we're not listening to.
He can do 3 damages, I think.
Yeah, 3 damage, I think. Yeah, removing 1 seal and using 2 seal for you.
Exactly.
The problem is that you will die, I think.
Ooh, rerolling.
More emotion, man.
A shield, I guess, right?
Yeah, the problem with the rerolling, that it's always the same result or even
more.
Yeah.
In the core especially.
If she loses that...
Yeah, the same one. It's a pain.
Same thing. Well,
yeah, that's hard.
It was a good idea to reroll, I think.
Yeah, of course, because you
you
have the
know,
chance
you
to
have
kill.
several chances to get a better result. So,
Yeah. The problem is that.
but yeah, now he has to decide. I think this means he doesn't have extra damage with Valkyrie.
Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And no damage to Miyamoto. Oh yeah, one damage.
At least one.
Well, yeah, one damage.
No, I mean, and at least two. Because
I would do 3. I would do the 3 damages if I was.
And die with Valkyria. Or no needed to die. I'm a little.
yeah, die. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do 3 damages, you die. But not that big of a deal. You die, then next round you start with Valkyrie. You enter the
Yeah.
and take you from there. So
Yeah, because trying to block Miyamoto
Yamato.
you pick because he's going to kill you and then put in the score area.
What I'm saying is, you let him with only 1 health, right? And then if he attacks someone else, it's not so easy if you add some dices to kill Miyamoto with only 1 health left. It's not so hard.
Yeah. Better.
So well, we'll see.
But maybe Laxmee goes first, and then Miyamoto has a yellow die again.
That's true.
So
he's using all, perhaps?
Yep.
Let's see. Valkyrie's dead. And Miyamoto has 3 wounds. Nice.
Ooh, he can displace 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fictor should put a frag in the area.
Oh, he's put.
Well, he put in Miyamoto, but okay.
Did he draw a card?
Yeah, they are flipping the new car.
I mean, a card for the
frag, yeah.
frag. I think he did because his hand.
Yeah, he did. I was saying that he didn't put the frag in the score area. Yeah, that is not an issue because they put in the charter board, but it's okay. So Kozmo and Laxmee. As you said, Rodro, you always say the correct option.
But
yellow dice for Miyamoto.
But yeah, here there's several things. Here Kozmo could enter too. So if you Laxmee, do you want to enter with Laxmee?
A little risky, right? Because Kozmo
I think I would.
I think I could enter just to force Kozmo to do.
Yeah, and if he kill you, perhaps you can go later with Miyamoto. Yeah, you're right. No, do you use the debuff or what happens? She didn't use the debuff. One movement. She used a movement, right? 2 movement or 2 concentrate.
I'll put it in.
One for you. No
No,
movement for
one
you.
for HammerHead.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
3
maybe
of energy. She can use another 3 of. She will try to debuff.
No, I would put myself in the zone.
Yeah, but he still can make another action and then move, right? Because
No.
Yeah.
It's
2 action. This is the 3rd action, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, see what he did.
He's removing. Okay, he's preparing for next round, but I don't think HammerHead is going to survive close to our Lady MoonChild.
Now she's buffing again.
Oh, I think he's debuffing Kozmo.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, he's debuffing Kozmo. That's right. And debuffing MoonChild as well, right? Because you have the change or you.
Oh, he's debuffing
for now.
MoonChild. Oh.
He's leaving.
Then Lips. Yeah, Lips have it for the. Like, okay, Musase, you get there.
See you.
I did my job already. I don't want to get with that sea wolf.
I'm just a hacker, not a warrior.
In...
I'm a hacker, not a warrior.
Exactly.
But
then what to do with Kozmo here? Do you attack Hammer or do you disengage? Because Kozmo is not a debuff, so he can enter the zone easily, but then he has to survive.
HammerHead has a strong catcher.
Grab,
grab.
Yeah.
A skill, so.
Has Angie used all the cards for Kozmo? No. Only.
No, just
the asteroided bell, and that's all I think.
Oh yeah, it's disengage.
So he's making making the movement of.
And so also can play some.
Yeah, meteoric charge. Meteoric charge was doing. Yeah. So he's in.
But from there.
And
not
she will
from
try.
worse.
Yeah, from where
stance.
she was, but I think she doesn't.
He will try to stop the attack of Mushahi, although he has one
They have to
one
clean
damage.
the smoke.
He has one damage. Now a smoke, I guess, of course. HammerHead, no owns.
She could have
Big-
placed more smoke with the disengage.
Yeah, she forgot to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to kill Miyamoto with a card.
Oh, that would be nice, yeah.
No? Okay.
Hammer.
But now you cannot attack him.
Yes, one meteoric charge, one smoke, and one attack.
No,
Oh.
Meteoric is 3.
Meteoric. Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's why the smoke from Meteoric Charge was important, because then you had the 2, but you didn't have to do more smoke. But yeah, it's hard to remember everything when you're playing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Tell to me
Now that we are relaxing, it's
yeah. Tell to me that I always make a lot of mistakes in my videos. So it's very easy to see the errors of the others when you are.
yeah.
Yeah, it's sometimes when I play, like, okay, what would the commentator say? Like, if I put the camera on this side or on this other side, maybe I can see some place that I'm missing right now.
I never think about that. I'm normally, like I'm focused and it's like, okay, what is he going to do now, or she?
Yeah.
Here, Musashi, if I put here.
Okay, now Kozmo is like saving the card and not using the catapult or the nucleosis.
Mushashi. Let's see, Kozmo.
If he has the catapult, I would have used it on HammerHead right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
why
if
not?
you use it, Miyamoto is going to go in anyway.
You seen that 8-ball go first? Yeah, I think so.
Like, right now it's 2-1 for head, right? If you move HammerHead, then Miyamoto still can kill Kozmo and Laxmee. And sorry,
Well,
MoonChild, let's be honest, right? If he's super lucky.
the issue is that 8-ball has a -2 of movement, so he hardly will arrive there, right?
Nah, 8-ball is out this round.
Yeah. He can only position for.
He's not gonna bother anyone there.
Yeah.
He should be.
But if
Like-
he was plays or nah, even if he displays himself before, I don't
Oh,
think.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Ooh, have a plan.
How many cards?
I
left?
can see
Seven?
that.
Atom is
I-
coming.
It's coming. Atom is coming, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen.
Yeah, I think Atom is the best idea here to
Yeah,
get down.
no, it's already used, so
Yeah, and you
I can think in a better card rather than Atom.
2, 3.
Okay, and hit.
Oh,
What is going to do?
maybe with 8-ball you can play the card and do 2 damage to Miyamoto when he stands in the smoke that she has put. So that way. But
But then I would have done it before. He was in range 5, no, to Kozmo.
I'm going to use another yellow, 2 yellows for Miyamoto, 1 orange. She's
Here's
trying
the
to
baiting.
kill. Yeah, she's trying to kill. Whoa, Atom! Yeah. Atom. So I think that Miyamoto is going to kill in a
Don't-
pretty way our dear
don't
Kozmo.
jinx it.
Also-
Don't jinx it.
A waste of a die.
Well, there are 2 yellows, right? I am expecting an extra katana attack.
Yeah, but the extra should be for MoonChild. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to-
right. That's what they were. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
okay, no damage, so
See?
now Miyamoto cannot
Whoa,
die.
whoa.
And
Oh my god! Oh, well, 1
Oh,
oh
no.
my god! What a
Not a
pity!
kill.
And even you
Not
have,
a kill.
and you cannot make another extra attack, right? No change.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Very bad luck
disaster!
there.
What a disaster! Lack of the champion. Which one? The yellow?
the yellow,
The
yeah,
yellow,
yeah,
no? Yes. Well, yeah, because
It needs
perhaps-
the yellow.
Yeah. Because in that way you can have an extra attack. Okay,
Let's see. Ooh.
Yes, another attack.
Perfect.
Oh.
One,
Yeah,
two,
another
three,
attack and the
four,
kill.
But
and
he
you
doesn't kill him.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
he
doesn't
no
kill
extra
him.
attack. No, or you can kill it or no extra attack. You can
Or
choose.
yeah, exactly. You decide. I could kill
Kozmo
him.
has already a wound.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are right, my friend. Kozmo has already a wound, so with 3 is enough, and you can have the extra attack for MoonChild now.
Would you do
yeah.
that? I mean, yeah, because she's got like only yellow and 2 black die.
The problem is that
Me
you
not
have
yellow,
I
green.
I wouldn't attack a MoonChild. You only have three and you have 3 wounds. So
No, but this, as Rodro says, Moonchild's defense cannot do any damage.
And she's also stunned.
oh yeah, you're right. Well, even you have a card that you can use, orange card like this one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so you have to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Then
see
that
emotion
orange.
in Exodon. Let's put focus in the dice roll.
She's stunned. She shouldn't be able to kill Miyamoto.
All the spectators holding the
I don't
breath.
think she's going to take a lot of
A double
damage.
cow here. Both of them die. That's what I
Okay,
want.
no, I don't think that Miyamoto will
No.
die.
No, but that's
no
just
one
my.
seal, one seal, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
You can remove. Yes, you can
Okay.
prevent the seals, so you can kill him.
No,
What?
because
Yes.
she's
No,
stunned.
it's only when attacking. I think it's only when attacking, right?
No,
Combat
no,
rolls.
no, combat rolls. But in
But
attack,
she's stunned.
Is a stun.
So she's got like just one success, so she cannot do damage.
Yep, you're right.
say it
Hmm.
again. Say it again. Say it again. So you
Miyamoto lives.
can you use the chains of the switch of Moonchild
Yep.
or not? Yes, right.
But
But it's still
she's
one.
stunned. Yeah,
Okay.
so she only has one success.
Yeah, Miyamoto is only for one wound and he's dead.
Yeah, but Moonchild is stunned, aturdida.
Ah, okay, my friend. You're right. You are right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was missing that.
But anyways, Miyamoto does no damage. He cannot do his switches anyway. No extra attacks. So that's the end for it. 2-1 unless there is any card in that I don't see yet.
No, but I wouldn't use it with 8-ball because she's going to be underdog anyway.
Yeah,
So-
now they're gonna be 4-4. Angie's underdog, so that's not a bad spot for her. Yep.
And Moonchild gets to go first, maybe, and
Also, you have Valkyrie coming from the infirmary as well as Kozmo, so
yeah.
not too bad for Angie. It's like a good thing to come back from the infirmary in this scenario. So,
Yep. Yep. And if she goes like the close zone, close figurato,
No, he's trying to move, right?
yep, he's displacing. So no.
He's engaging. No luck. No displacement.
Picking Axel is a champion, eh?
Yeah, he's a really annoying guy.
He can
In
move
this scenario, is
2
giving
times. Yep.
so much trouble.
Yeah.
And yeah, not only you don't disengage, I position myself better.
Yeah, in the best way that I want.
But I would maybe try to block the path for. Maybe try to block that figurat.
Which one? The
If
one
you were-
close to the 3 and 4? Between 3 and 4, or which one?
Yeah,
3 and 4, right?
because if he puts Axel in there, she cannot choose that figurat. Because like they're 4-4, both of them get 2 cards. Angie has no cards left on his deck, on her deck.
And he has one deck, one card in the deck.
Round 4.
Yep.
And Victor has only 2. Both of them have used their nose, I've got a plan, or stick to the plan. Both of them have used Cat's Breath. Only
Now's the
one.
time for Moonchild to get started because he's the underdog. Moonchild
Yeah.
can kill Miyamoto and do a lot of damage to Hammer.
Yep. I think. I don't know if I were Victor who to start with. Because if you start with Axel,
Let's see the
It
zone
will-
before. Yeah.
might kick you out of the zone.
I think that's
Exactly.
That's the zone that they are going to he's going to use.
Yeah.
Because other one will be too close from the other.
Yeah. So now Laxmee has to like move and try to focus Axel Steel. So Axel Steel might have the card to put
One
to
one
displace.
damage and displays, right?
Yeah. So he's like 2-1 and then he saves the day.
Yeah. Uppercut.
Have we seen any cards from Axel?
No, as far as I
no.
know, no one.
Not yet.
Yeah,
I think
that one is
perhaps
probably in his deck.
uppercut, and perhaps this card
Cards.
still has this. Perhaps the cards that and he has.
Safe at the bell.
Oh, save that bell. Yeah, save that bell. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Even
safe by
with-
the bell and the displacement, I think, are
Yeah.
good options.
Yeah, the uppercut, which is the one. Call it in English.
Even with the card, HammerHead does not arrive to that. I mean, not arrive to displace someone because he,
Yeah. No, for Fictor, it's only Axel or Laxmee. Laxmee could arrive before 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have one of these extra movement or buffs. So you could arrive with Laxmee.
but would you do that?
Without taking anything else into consideration. Right? And yeah, I would definitely go with her. HammerHead, I don't know if I would have chosen as my first one though.
Okay, she has to attack.
Mushahi, yes.
Yeah,
please.
she's
No,
forced to.
Force.
You don't get to flip that. Okay. No, she's. Yeah, HammerHead has 5 wounds.
Against
Yeah.
whom?
You see that
Against,
1 damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mushahi, right? Against Mushahi.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
instant kill. Deleted from
Good
the
night.
Exodon, yeah.
What an
But-
attack.
Deleted.
She can place herself there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, she doesn't arrive. I think she's going to go all in HammerHead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be
Well-
the best, right? Try to.
And herself then attack HammerHead, I don't know.
No, because HammerHead is in smoke, I think.
No, I mean,
HammerHead
could
is
put-
in smoke, eh? Right now it's
next
in
to
smoke.
Miyamoto, this her change, right? Her
Yeah.
is placed next to Miyamoto. So she could
Yeah.
be in the spot between the smoke in which Miyamoto was and the HammerHead slot. Basically at the other side of HammerHead.
Yeah.
She, if she feels like that's a good, but I think she's staying there.
She's thinking what to do.
5 frags for 5 frags for
Angie, yeah.
Yeah.
5, not 4, I think.
Blue dice for what? For he's going
For
to
the attack.
Yeah, for the attack to HammerHead.
She's like, okay, I'll
Another
add a
yellow.
If I would have used it, do you care that much about HammerHead here? I mean, if you die, you're not gonna score this round, and if you die, you can score no matter what next round. So
Maybe because if he has the card to put blocks to
Whoa,
Oh my God,
what?
okay, I see what you mean.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The
1,
HammerHead
2,
card.
3. 1, 2, 3 damage for HammerHead. Because no.
No, it's
Yeah.
4. If she
Yeah,
wants,
you are removing 1 seal from
from your
HammerHead.
shield, yeah.
Yeah, and you have 1 extra from your here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What? That's hard. 3 or 4? He's not using the chains in order to avoid damage, perhaps, right?
It's sorry, it's 3 because she was a stun.
Yeah.
Yes, always. Yeah.
And the
Another
other
attack,
yellow.
the last one.
And now Victor is
Yeah,
adding
she's burning cards a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are almost in the 4th round, right? So
Yeah, it makes sense.
If you don't burn
been
now,
saving a lot
if you
of
don't burn now, you cannot
You're
burn in the
right.
bar. You cannot burn in the bar later.
Okay, nah.
Nah, it's
yeah.
completely killed.
Done.
Yeah. You have a lot of damage, and you have.
Yeah,
instant
she doesn't
kill.
even need to change the switches. To use the switch
Yeah,
to change.
exactly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
No, she
4
needs to
2,
do one
2.
at least.
No. It's 4 damage.
No, it's
Removing the tunnel.
exactly.
1, 2, 3, and he has only 2 seals, right?
Yeah, and 2 health left.
Yeah.
So
and
yeah,
two
it's
left.
exactly enough to kill him.
Yeah.
Maybe Victor is saving the card from Miyamoto.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But
Move 1 die, you mean, Rodro?
Yeah.
whoa, 2 kills.
Or maybe he doesn't have it in hand because he still has 2 more cards to go.
Yeah. Might be
Oh.
because
Nice round for MoonChild, right? Killing two
the usual.
Aristeias, right? Yeah.
I mean, Miyamoto, I was like, no doubt he was dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before. Hammer was not so
harder.
clear, right?
Yeah, it's heavy. But yeah, with the stun, I was like, maybe he doesn't. Maybe she doesn't kill him. But yeah, she got good roll. Because she had the
Okay.
dice. So
Valkyria
was
going
fair.
to the score part and wait,
And
so the
2
Valkyria,
damages.
so to the Valkyria to somebody? No, no.
No, she's
I
thinking
saw the
about
card.
it.
Yeah, and well, the car appears in the ball, right? She saw the car, but it seems that
I
she
saw the
moved.
card.
Yes, I saw as well.
What's going on?
It's 2 damage, right?
2 damage finally? No, she
That's
didn't.
1.
She didn't throw finally the car.
No, but it's the
Yeah.
card for 2 damage, not the
Yeah.
immobilize.
Yeah, it's the card for 2 damages. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why,
yeah.
because Axel wouldn't die. But
Exactly. Yeah, but it's good to
it's
know that he
hard.
had, yeah. 8 ball and
It's hard to
Laxmee.
decide.
Yeah, let's see what happened. You cannot displace.
I think it looks like he's gonna have the Axel card to display someone probably.
8 ball because you cannot displace Valkyria.
Yeah, 8 ball would have to be 8
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
Can she put herself in? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No.
I think the best will be to try to debuff 8 ball, so it's harder for him to disengage
Yeah.
from Axel,
Axel.
right?
Yeah, makes sense.
It's key
And
that.
he used her 2 yellows, I think.
Yeah,
to
indeed, or try
attack.
to and buff Axel as well in order to
1,
improve
2,
your
3,
role.
4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, he's going. She needs to disengage a lot of times from 8 ball.
Which is not easy.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe she can go. Okay, I can try to stun both 8 ball and Valkyrie and try to focus Axel. So that way, maybe Axel, because now it's 8 ball's turn. Also, she can go, like, say, okay, you go first with 8 ball.
But just you wouldn't try to debuff 8 ball before. You know what I mean? Go first with Laxmee, debuff 8 ball, and then try to buff Axel as well in order to improve rapid rolls against 8 ball, right?
Yeah, 8 ball is good at.
Yeah, I know.
at-
He has 2 orange dice, but well,
yeah, I agree. I agree with.
Axel is as well very well rapping, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know.
He's seen that 8 ball is going first. Yeah, he's seen that 8 ball is going first, and he's going to try to disengage from Axel.
No, not disengage.
No, disengage.
He's attacking, I think.
Attacking. Yeah.
Did he get?
Yeah, because he
Oh
can
my
displace.
God.
He can displace. 1, 2 damage.
Oh my God, the luck.
1 damage, not too bad.
Yeah, in display.
Is he got? Is really?
He will take 1 damage then.
Yep.
8 ball. He
And
took
Axel takes 1 damage. So
He
yeah.
took it, 2 damage for 8 ball, and another damage for Axel, who cannot.
Well, if Angie had used the card before,
Yeah.
Axel would be dead.
But I think at that time I wouldn't have like let 8 ball go first.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, because now what you are going to do with
Yeah, it's
Laxmee,
hard to
perhaps.
say.
Yeah, perhaps now he wants to put all the debuffers in 8 ball, in Valkyria, buffing, and
Yeah.
Axel, right? For the last round, which
And
is
Valkyrie
most
card
important.
has to be using her round, right?
Yeah. In her activation, yeah. So nice. She's going to pick that zone. No, is she going to block that zone so no one can come in? No, I think she's okay. She tried to buff first. AXL, as we fucking know him. Okay.
Yeah,
One.
well, only one.
Movement point and 1 buff.
Axel, I guess.
Not the buff.
Okay.
Oh, in 1 movement and 1 concentrate.
Now 2 actions points left that I would try to debuff. But try to debuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can try to debuff. Which should be the latest score area for Fictor? The one between 3 and 2, perhaps?
Yep,
Yeah, I think
definitely.
so, right? Better than the one from 5 and 6.
He has to move Laxmee at some.
Yeah, exactly. That was I was saying because he's not in a good position.
I think he. I mean, he has one movement left. I think, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, move her. And yeah, I think that's the best.
I think she's going to the buff.
Cause
He's
maybe
going-
no, no, I wouldn't risk it.
Oh, what are you
Hmm.
doing? Over there?
So maybe he wants to block that one and go for the 5 and 6.
But she's not
Really?
you're not in a very good position. Axel is in the other
I
area.
don't know.
No, it's well.
I mean,
Arya is-
either that or he's risking it because I
Yeah.
wouldn't move.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
he got more movement if he
is the
wants.
buff- yeah, yeah, yeah.
He gets
The
to
buffing-
debuff
yeah,
both
yeah.
of them
Yeah.
and then get one movement point left.
Yeah.
So she can buff herself.
Or the buff Valkyrie as well. Because you have the change.
Or try to.
Yeah, and move.
Oh,
What happened? Don't know what happened.
I got disconnected, I think.
I still see you.
Yeah.
No, I don't see you. Rodrigo.
No,
I think
for
he
a
did
moment
another
I.
roll.
Yeah.
But
Another buff.
it did. Oh, okay. She's got 4 movement points. Why would you do that?
She roll another dice. I don't know what
Why would you go there?
in the middle. Really risky.
One,
Because
two,
in that
three.
area, Miyamoto can appear.
Oh,
heal.
she's going to use the card to stun.
Or no, to buff all the din, perhaps.
Maybe he has the buff everyone.
Yeah, buff everyone. I think he's looking for
But he
the.
has two.
best
He has
range.
2 guys dead, so it's not the best time.
No.
No.
No, he did. Well, I don't know.
She didn't buff herself.
Strange.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that she's losing switches, right? Or Victor is losing switches.
Yeah.
Well, she wanted to be in the center, so no matter which zone they pick, she's able to influence.
But he's going to be the one picking the zone.
Exactly.
Unless he's got like a master.
Unless you are saying unless.
Yeah. Sometimes we speak in advance without knowing what the player is
Yeah.
thinking. yeah.
Okay, like let's consider Axel can throw 8-ball out of the zone and get. Then it's 5-5, but then he could still be in the underdog, right?
But Kozmo hasn't moved.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
now Kozmo is first now, so
Yeah.
she can put some smoke in. Whoa, what is that? Oh, displays.
Oh, he's like, okay, I'll go first.
And I will display your
Yeah.
card. Right? Yeah.
What did I tell you guys?
Oh man, this card. Yeah. Very nice. The use of this card.
Nice.
So
Very
this
nice.
displays
And I put
here.
again. Yeah. I think this is something that's
Okay.
Victor was not thinking about.
Nice.
No.
The damage is apply? Yeah, 3 damage, right? Yeah.
So now you have to kill 8-ball?
But with Axel, he's not a nice attacker, right?
Well, I mean, you have an extra yellow die.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
8-ball
8-ball has 2
really,
health left.
Yeah, and well, yes, he's what he's doing then. He's attacking then.
Yeah, 1 damage.
So,
Oh, that was 1 damage. Oh my god.
well, you can dance.
Anyways, he won't die.
Okay, so she gets the -2 movement.
Yeah, which is good for the next round.
Mhm.
8-ball is stunned, so no damage for him, and he
Mhm.
can
So
start to
You can displace 1, 2, and within.
yeah.
But
Because he's
with the
stopping.
shield.
But it's not stopping. We should say that it's not stopping because he's stunned, right? I think.
Who is he attacking? Oh, he's attacking Valkyrie. Okay.
Oh, Valkyria.
Okay.
Okay.
And
But Valkyria. Oh, it's okay. What's happening here?
but if they have the same defense. Oh, maybe. Okay.
He put a
might
-2. He wants a -2 in movement in Valkyria, making it slower, right? And I
Oh, so
think
he
that-
attacked Valkyrie.
Yeah. In order
Yep,
to
now-
put a -2.
Now he's attacking 8-ball with the other attack.
And he will
Okay,
I'll
now
go.
that makes more sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
to slow down Valkyrie later.
Yeah. And now with that, it's supposed that you are going to
One.
move around, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Only
Oh my god, that
well,
luck.
you have three. You
Yeah.
have three because one, two. Yeah, you have three because you are stopping one attack. But no, you are not stopping an attack because you are stunned, right?
No, you're not getting the zone.
No, you're not getting
Yeah.
the zone, man.
Oh, that was bad luck.
Yeah.
He had a very bad roll there.
Yeah, this blank in the yellow was a pain.
Yeah, with the 3 yellows, I mean.
Yeah, it's really bad luck. Sometimes the yellows are really tricky, right? When you use it with X0 or with the Laxmee and you see only exclamation, and that's kind of bad result.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes give you like all the switches you want, and sometimes are like,
Yeah.
it's like they have
Yeah, I think that.
affecting them. Nope, only blanks.
Yeah. Completely agree. I think that
Yeah,
Fictor
and
is
you
thinking,
go in
oh,
1,
this
2,
is going to hurt, right? Because three ones now in the area, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
a pain, right?
Also because Angie is leading in frags, so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. To win in. Yeah, Fictor is going to have hard times
Okay,
now.
now you do have your cards. You have to go with Axel first, but it's going to be so hard.
It's very interesting though that like both of them are playing very well. I think this last activation for Axel was very bad luck for him. But other than that, it's been really cool, the game.
And he's
They're doing a
struggling
mess with the smoke.
Yeah.
MoonChild in the smoke.
Oh my god.
That was the reason that Laxmee is going to the center, because I think that they are going to select the zone 5 and 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Fictor was like, okay, I can put -2 movement.
exactly. The problem
And
is that
put myself-
MoonChild over there with 1, 2, 3 and almost can killing everybody inside, right? It's a pain, because with whom you are going to enter in the area, being Fictor with Laxmee, because Axel is too far, and the other one would be HammerHead. Okay, nice and
Yeah.
nice health, but with MoonChild in so close and hitting everybody as soon or so sooner, it's a little danger.
Yeah, if Angie goes first with a MoonChild and kill Laxmee, it's a game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to put that scoring zone, so maybe Axel can go in. But
yeah, or perhaps letting HammerHead for the last one, so he can remove MoonChild, right?
Yeah, but then if Kozmo smokes the place, it's hard for HammerHead too. So yeah, it's tough.
Kozmo hasn't got. Kozmo has a -2 of energy, and so it will be hard to arrive and put. Well, he can arrive.
Oh well, yeah. If
5
they
and one
choose
smoke.
the one between 5
Yeah,
and 6,
he
you're
can
right.
move and one. But let's see if it's able to let Axel area.
Yeah, I think he has to pick the one between 5 and 6. What do you guys think? It's a tough one, but I think Axel is getting 2 of his Aristos there, so the 2 of them are gonna be. It's gonna be hard for them to arrive. While if he picks the one between 2 and 3, almost everyone from Angie's team can arrive in the zone.
I don't think Fictor can win.
No.
Because
No. You have to
even
put
if he
depends.
scores 3 points,
Yeah, you can't. It will be to have Laxmee, HammerHead, and Miyamoto. And Laxmee, I think, is clearly very weak against an attack from MoonChild, right?
yeah.
I mean,
If I were Angie-
he can get that. The problem is he has to get that and also several frags.
If
Yeah.
if it will be you, shouldn't you launch MoonChild against Laxmee right now?
Yeah.
So
I
be
just
sure
want-
that just kill the only one that can arrive there. Because
Yeah.
it's the same if
Yeah.
HammerHead is entering or the other one of Mushahi. You need 3, and if
I
you
think
kill
that's
You're
that's
going
probably
first
game over.
with MoonChild. You're going to use Kozmo's card to kill Axel, and then you're going to kill Laxmee as well.
Axel can enter as well, right?
But Axel is going to be killed with the card from
Valkyrie.
Kozmo.
Yeah.
No, the card from
Not
Kozmo.
Kozmo, I think Valkyrie. We saw the +2 damage from Valkyrie, right?
Yeah, but MoonChild can use Kozmo's card.
Oh yeah,
So
true.
then, yeah.
Unless Victor goes first with Axel Steel and does some shenanigans.
No, perhaps is the chance. Try to go first with Axel, right?
Yeah, but if you go first with Axel,
Then MoonChild can kill you as well,
yeah,
easily.
I'll be like, okay, I can go. I can put -2 movement
Yeah.
onto maybe 8-ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, MoonChild so close to the score area is a pain.
That's one thing with this scenario as well, that marking the zones as burned makes it so you have to be very careful where
Yeah,
you place.
yeah. Totally.
Because in the fifth round, the underdog can mean nothing if the two zones are a bad spot for you.
Yeah. It's not so key to be the underdog in this scenario, perhaps, because you cannot choose in a broad way, right?
Yeah, and also having people coming from the infirmary is not that bad, as we said, because they can score. But I think it's very hard for Fictor right now. I don't see many ways to do some real damage. Getting 3 guys in the zone, he can do. But he has to do how many frags to even the odds? 2 more frags at least, and I don't see that happening right now. 8-ball might fall because he's already wounded, but the others have like 0 or 1 wound, so it's gonna be really tough. I don't think he can do both.
No, and 8-ball already have all the car usage, so I think that 8-ball cannot do anything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. He cannot arrive.
Yeah,
At least
8-ball right now is
1, 2,
fine.
3, 4,
He did his job before getting Axel out of the
Yeah,
town,
yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be able to do much more. Yeah, but he did fine already.
Because he's got no atom to try to save Laxmee. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then kill Laxmee, and that's it. And even he's got like 2 attacks to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he can try to add some dice.
Axel then? Sorry, Axel and MoonChild.
Angie played very well here because it was, like I don't think I would have thought of that.
So Angie's going to... Angie move first then. Okay, she will try to kill Laxmee and enter in the area.
Can do both. Yeah.
Blue
die.
die. Let's see, but with the heart attack of MoonChild, I think it's...
And she can attack twice.
has not too many chance to resist that attack.
Also, it's not the stand or anything. Yeah.
No. Whoa, one blank. Whoa, it changed.
Oh my god, it was blank and it
yeah.
two damages.
He did the decisive roll, so...
Yeah. Bye, Laxmee, and she can enter. Yeah, now it's game over, I think.
Almost. Yeah, because he can enter, exactly.
Yeah.
With HammerHead,
To win now, Fictor, I don't know which cards he has left, but he has to kill the whole team and enter with 3 guys. So yeah, hard.
But with HammerHead you can remove, but you cannot enter with anyone else.
He has to displace like a lot of times, then try to avoid Valkyrie's card.
Yeah, and 8-ball.
Maybe HammerHead's card.
We didn't see the card to instant kill Excel, right? So perhaps it's not in the hand?
Maybe Angie has either catapult or the 2 wounds. But I think if she had like the 2 wounds, she would have used it like to kill Axel now.
Yeah, and she didn't. So
she has catapult.
Yeah, maybe she has the catapult.
But okay, even with the switches, he can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3.
So he's trying to disengage. What is this?
Yeah, he's going to disengage just with bear roll and a
blank.
Whoa. But that barely makes it.
Yeah,
okay.
She make it.
Nice roll for both of them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But why didn't he? Okay, she did a mistake because she didn't grab with 8-ball.
Yeah, exactly. She chose the wars.
Yeah, it was Kozmo.
Yeah.
You're right.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
And again, Kozmo. Well, yeah, you don't have all the
No.
options.
Now, now
yeah,
it has to be.
Yeah. Now you don't have. Oh my God, the rolls of.
Now you get to
Oh.
this place and then move again.
Yeah. You have
Move
to
out of the zone.
place,
Okay.
and now you can
it's
move.
like 1.
And now you can move freely.
And you can move
Exactly.
freely.
Yeah.
That's 2 moving points. 3, 4, 5. Or 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you cannot wide it.
So
He
you
has
have
to go
try
that
with
way.
MoonChild, right? You have to go through MoonChild path.
Yeah, but with one exclamation,
Yeah, you can displace.
but
Yeah.
he blocks himself the path to.
To HammerHead.
Yeah.
Well, if you have the card that you don't need visibility, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
do
you're
it.
right.
I think that he will have that and 5 of range as well, right? Because we didn't see any card from HammerHead, right? I think it will be
No,
five
not yet. Okay.
of range.
Perfect.
Okay. And
Then can enter and then displace because of the shield.
Yeah.
He could go in just that because of his passive, but he's not using it. Or he's gonna roll again like that. Oh, he's gonna roll it again because he's trying to avoid, I think, Valkyrie's card or maybe Kozmo's card to put the
damage. No, stop it. Oh yeah. Stop it.
But because with the seal, he can move himself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and he did it, right?
Yeah, he could have done it with the.
Laxmee
I don't know.
and Valkyrie. Let's see what happened because there's nobody here to avoid to
1,
stop
2, 1, 2, and you kill Axel, and that's it. Game over.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Because is that an action? I don't think it's an action.
No. A card is
No,
not an
it's
action.
a card.
Yeah. I always have the same issue.
I don't think he can use Save by the Bell.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a pity, but no. 2,
Yeah, yes, 1, 2, 1, 2.
2.
Put yourself in.
Yeah, he's
In the middle, 1, 2,
looking
3,
for
4,
the
5.
good position, and that's all. Yeah.
Yep. And I think Victor is just going. Oh,
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I think they're gonna play through anyway. So.
Yeah, might as well. But yeah. Now you know that you are done.
Yeah.
6.
Well, she needs.
But I mean,
they
both
need
of
to
them
finish
played
the-
very well.
Yeah. Did you notice any special fall by one of them? I mean, well, and he didn't do that, or he shouldn't have made this attack, or something like that, or more or less it was
No.
okay. I didn't notice any special big failure, right?
I didn't see anything that I would consider. Oh no! What would you do that? Like a big mistake. There are always decisions like not killing Axel before with not using that card on Axel before. It worked for the best for Angie because he was killed in the round you want to kill him. But it's these kind of small things that define the game, I guess. And no, in my opinion, they played pretty well. Maybe some roles, like the roles that you want to go your way and don't go, always can swing the game a bit. But I don't feel like particularly strong that one of them was like unlucky the whole game. Particular roles, yeah, but not like the whole game. So I think for both of them.
Yes, and I think that the lag was not more in some place than in the other side, right? I think that the lag was balanced.
Yeah.
Both of them had
so
run rolls, and I think it's.
But I'm not so sure because Angie might have like get all the switches and things that she needed. Also because she played like very extremely well with her cards. Because if you remember, like she tried to bait.
Look, like catapult now.
Yeah, even that.
Oh my god, even the catapult now.
But can she move? No, she cannot move there. Because she's got only 4 energy. She cannot move there. She baited the asteroid belt so well. We're like, okay, I'll put MoonChild here, and you'll
Yeah.
eventually attack
Yeah,
me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see the asteroid belt coming, and that was a very good play.
Yeah, it's a typical card that you don't see it coming, right? Unless you have in front of you and say, "Oh shit, I cannot hit this guy,"
The
and
thing,
at the same time, I have another
yeah,
guy here in the area.
and the thing with Kozmo is that the 4 cards are always useful. The 4 of them, you can find a way to get them in the deck. Like other Aristos, you say, well, the 4 are nice, but this is my favorite. But with Kozmo, I always have to think, in this scenario, what's better? Do I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
immobilized? Do I want the damage? Yeah,
Completely agree.
Oh yeah, well, she's going to put this one. Yeah, but I think like that, and in fourth round, Axel like one exclamation point, he could have put himself into the zone, but then Cosmo would have played the card, so that wouldn't have mattered. It's like
yeah,
even if they did
Yeah,
some
they did with
mistakes,
that. Yeah.
they would have cards like try to fix them, or at least Angie think like played beforehand and have more cards and or have more advantage from the beginning.
yeah. Also, first round that she got 3 points, which
Yeah,
means she got
Yeah.
and she got frags. So she got 4 extra cards the first round for killing the 2 guys and scoring.
It was
Well,
a,
Fictor,
sorry, Luis. Go on.
yeah, no worries. Mhm.
No, sorry, go on. I
Yeah.
interrupt you. Sorry.
Oh yeah, just that as you say, she got an advantage from the start because of that.
Yeah.
That first round was very good for Angie, I think.
Hmm. And it was a little risky to
That
put Axel
also
so close,
defined a bit.
right? And then to disengage with
Yeah,
Axel. It's a little was risky.
because if you see, like they've ended up like 7-6. If that first round he would have scored 1 point and Ali one less, he would have Victor would have won like 7-6.
Hmm.
And I think he would have changed the tides because even Victor would have gotten 1 card and he would have been also the underdog anyway.
yeah. Of
Because
course, it would have changed the dynamic of the rest of the game if it was 2-1 the first round. Coming back from 1 point below is nothing. Coming back from
yeah,
3 is a different story. And even though I think Victor played very well too, I think they both played very well. But I think it's it's one of these games that is defined by small details. Because
Yeah. A good roll when you
yeah,
really need it and not a fail. It
exactly.
sometimes can be decisive. So 6-7 point for Angie, 6 frag, and 6 point for Fictor, and only 2 frags. Miyamoto hasn't got the day today.
no,
Well, I don't think he played bad, Miyamoto.
No, of course not,
He had to
But
score.
he
He
was
had to
playing like
do.
an scorer rather than like an
Yeah,
hitter, right? I think.
and it's also because of that first round. I think that first round defined
Yeah, it was decisive to through
Miyamoto. Yeah,
Axel in that position. It was a little risky.
yeah. And remember, we mentioned that. What do you do now with Miyamoto? Do you go first with him to the zone, or do you try to kill as many people as you can?
Yeah.
I want to secure the points. I want to secure the points and try to
Hmm.
come back in as fast as possible. Which he did. He tied up in round 2. But then, yeah, you cannot do everything. So, good play for both. I think Axel, when he started going for Valkyrie, it was a very good play. But Valkyrie was able to kill Laxmee anyway. So I don't know if I would have risked Laxmee while in first round where Victor put her because of Valkyrie. That's my only thing that I would be like,
yeah, I
wanna
would
do
have tried
this.
to grab Valkyrie so she cannot move on. She has to risk it and try to disengage from you.
Yeah, I don't know if she had enough movement though, but that's the one thing that comes to mind that I'm like, if obviously if that would have stopped Valkyrie, imagine Laxmi survives the attack, we would be like saying that was a defining move and he did the right choice. So it's hard because Valkyrie was stunned and she also
Yeah,
Yeah.
she managed to kill her anyway.
By the way, you know which is the problem to see these kind of matches, guys? That now you want to play by yourself.
to
I'm eager to play again now. Okay, so I think that we will close. It's a pity that we cannot hear the players talking and discussing about the games because even it's in Spanish. But yeah, let's see for the next time we can do in some way that we can hear them, so we can see what they are commenting and what they are discussing.
Or you
Maybe
can go to Batsayo's chat
Ensayos.
and ask them some questions in English if you
Okay, we have to change the Discord. You mean?
Yeah, or maybe tell
want to
them
talk to them. Yeah.
I only see the waiting room for us. Is there any more room for?
No, they're not on the
Let's
Discord channel, but we can tell, or we can ask Victor to come to this
Okay,
channel.
yeah, and discuss with us the game.
Yeah, and try to discuss some moves.
You contact with him, right, Rodro?
Yeah, I'll contact
Okay,
him.
perfect. So we can interview one of the player guys, maybe in the best TV shows. Are you playing the All Star as well, Luis?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
how are you
actually
doing?
still in play. I'm doing fine.
Oh, doing well.
I won my first two games. First with Bieltan. That was a nice game of assault.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
indeed, we played against Ford, the top one.
Uh-huh.
You're now
And
playing.
it was an amazing game.
Very nice.
Or the winner of this match is going to be your rival, right?
No, I played against. I play against Lim. I'm
Okay, okay.
Okay.
inside, but in the lower in the lower. So yeah, and we ended up in a tie, Ford and me actually. We tied in points and frags, so
Oh.
we had to go for a 6th round. It was really nice. If you want to see it, Basayos I think has it in his channel.
Nice.
I was really close. He started going ahead, then I was able to come back and get ahead in points. But in the 5th round, he managed to kill my whole team and also points, or yeah, I think 3 or 2 points. I don't remember. But anyways, he managed to tie it all, and I was like, oh my god! And I only tied Wild Bill's fire. So the last roll of the game was what defined if we tie or not. So it was really nice.
Yeah. It's amazing when there is emotion until the end, right? In this kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
car or
and Ford
dice
is
can
a
make the
really good
decision.
player too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we are waiting for Fictor to join us and discuss with us.
Maybe, I don't know if he's too upset or.
He won't.
That-
He's a little upset, right?
Yeah, those instances after the game, like,
Yeah, this is the typical games that you are thinking then later of the whole day. I should have moved this. I should have thrown this card
Yeah.
sooner.
yeah. If only I did that and that.
Yeah.
But to be fair, yeah, I think both of them played very well. I think Angie deserved the win in this case, but it's so close. In these games are all the ones I've seen are so close that even when the result is not as close as this one, you say, well, yeah, but both of them are playing really well. So it's to see who's gonna win and to tell any bad things about the loser, because they still did a good job. All the it's really well played all over the board.
But it's clear that the latest Aristos that came to the game with MoonChild and Legon are really hard playing with against them, right? Because they are killer. Legon is a really killer. MoonChild is a really killer. So
Oh yeah.
what are two Aristos came recently to the Exodome?
Yeah, both of them are too good. One in this game, one got banned and the other one got picked. So it's like, even for the the other expansion, it was Axel might be picked sometimes, but I think we haven't seen Hippolyta in these matches.
So far, I haven't seen Hippolyta in the All Stars. No.
And what about Sona? Have you seen Sona?
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday or Thursday. I don't know. I saw it this week in a match.
Yeah, Copo picked her against Lim, I think.
That's it. Yeah. I don't remember if she was an amazing pick or what her decision was with Shona and how well Shona performed. You remember Rodro, because I didn't see the whole match.
No, I think she didn't do much.
I like Shona, but it's hard to use for me. I don't
Yeah. I played it
use her,
yesterday.
and
Yeah, I played it
Mm.
yesterday with Hippolyta, and it's too dependent. And I was playing Burning Scorched Earth, I think. And you don't have too much mobility with her. You have to be very careful with the initiative, so you are depending of Hippolyta. I have
Yeah.
problem always playing with her. I think that other Aristos easier and more versatile, or I don't know which is the word to play, right?
I think she's missing something. Even if she had initiative 5 instead of 4, I
Or better
think,
defense or something like that, right? Weak
yeah,
defense,
like
weak
no other.
movement, weak
Hmm.
initiative.
Yeah,
Too much with her.
compare her to other Aristos with
Oh.
kind of similar capabilities, right? And I see what they want to do with her, and she had powerful cards like
Yeah,
I don't know the name, the one that kills anyone with 1 damage, right? I don't.
yeah.
But I've never get it to work.
Yeah, same for me.
So it's one of the Aristos I normally don't play. To be fair, Shona.
Yeah.
Have anything against her or anything. It's just that it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It's like that. And so I think I have never played her in a tournament actually.
Perhaps for
And
this. Sorry, Luis. Sorry.
change, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
No, I said that perhaps Sona in Sigurat, which things are closer and he can move someplace or he can displace herself, is better, right?
Yeah.
But in assault on other scenario, which you have to have a nice mobility or you have to be
Hmm.
a good initiative to make the attack first.
Yeah.
I don't
I think
find
that
that.
was Copo's idea too when he picked her. But then yeah, for what she does, I consider other Aristos easier to use. I'm not gonna say better because I think all of them are quite well balanced.
Mm,
But that's what we say about Musashi, right? Musashi
mm,
is so easy to perform well with him. It's like, okay, I only did this. I didn't kill anyone, but I did some damage, so I displaced myself. Then I can go to the zone. Or oh yeah, I got an extra attack. I can continue attacking your Aristos.
mm.
So it's easier to perform on a level that you can feel satisfied with him.
Yeah. Okay, so Fictor is finally joining, and Rodro, or who do you
I
think?
don't think so.
No?
I
Okay.
think he's
So,
disconnected because I cannot see him in TTS also.
yeah, but
Maybe
Yeah.
he's reconnecting.
he's moving the hand, right? So I think he's connected and perhaps talking with somebody because in the TTS he's moving the
Oh,
hand.
right. Maybe they are
Or
the.
perhaps he's discussing the
Normally Vasalius interviews both players and they discuss about like some of the highlights of the match. So probably he's tied up with that.
Okay, so
But yeah, we can always, I don't know, next time we can always tell them to join or just join the same chat as Vasalius and
yeah.
in English, I guess.
Yeah, try to translate simultaneously.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we call it a day?
I
Or we
think
are waiting for
so.
Victor? Do you want that to
Let's
wait for
wait
Victor?
1
Okay,
or 2
of
minutes.
course. No, I'm not in a hurry. Just wondering.
Yeah, you cannot leave the house as we do, so
Don't worry.
it's not like you have
Yeah.
many places to go.
I hope that they will be safe in some way automatically in YouTube. I know that we are broadcasting,
Yeah,
and I guess that when we stop, it will be automatically uploaded to YouTube because it's the first time that I do
but
this.
yeah, you have to take into account, as our friend Von Drake told us, you have to change the name of the video
Yeah. Okay. And in order to,
because
yeah, tell me.
it states like ARISTEIA the game, Partida TTS,
Yeah,
someone
you're
versus
right. You're
Cax.
right. You're right. Yeah, like the last
Okay.
time that I broadcast your game, and it was a big tournament championship, blah blah blah, Cass versus Rose or something like that. Yeah,
Hey, that's
So
good, right? You learn something new every day. That's good.
yeah. Guys, it's a long time that I don't play against one of you. I know that you are busy, but you will try to make a meeting in your agendas, in your tight agenda, to play with me. I'm missing to
oh,
play with. Well, I wouldn't say I miss to play with good players because I'm playing with good players. But yeah,
they've like created a tournament or league for an English podcast that's called I don't remember the name. But they're gonna be like just 3 games and into
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you
3
guys
weeks.
in Telegram, right?
Are we going
Yep.
to? So you are going to prepare a tournament for only three matches?
No, I'm not gonna. I'll look for the info.
Or somebody is going to
Okay.
prepare? I
Yep.
mean,
White Noise. There's a podcast for ARISTEIA and also, I mean, for Infinity and also ARISTEIA.
yeah.
And they've made a tournament or a league that I put all the info in the comment
Okay.
in
Okay.
YouTube, and I will tell you.
Yeah, the main difference I saw is that instead of having to wait for the matches and then have second round, you get the 3 people you're gonna play with, okay, from the start. Then you organize your matches as you like.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So instead of a Swiss rounds and Swiss pairing, is 3 random people. So you may be lucky and have 3 people you are good against,
Mhm.
or you may go against the 3 more hardcore players, but it's not Swiss. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's really random, but it's easier to organize yourself because
Okay.
imagine you wanna play the 3 games the first week for whatever reason, and your opponent can, then you can do that. Or you don't want to play over the week, you only want to play weekends and organize. I think
Okay.
I think it's a bad idea. I might steal it for a league once we do physical leagues again.
Great.
Because now in TTS, there's also the problem that there are different people from many different time zones or timestamps.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I have to play with a guy from Australia, say I can
Hmm.
only play in the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if I have to play with someone from Mexico, the same, or kind of stuff. So it's easier to try to arrange that in the weekends.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I the Mexican guys, Ford and the others, are organizing something smaller, but it's just on Mexico, and they invited me if I want to go to just due to our similar time zone. And I'm thinking about joining. And then I saw also that one day on the Telegram, the English one. Um, I'm just gonna check the different schedules. I don't think I want to join both because it's gonna be too much. I also play, what's the name? The tournament organized by Tabletop.
No
Core
core, yeah.
stays home. No core. Yeah. And well, I still have at least one match in the All Stars, of course.
How's the community in the States, Luis? Is it strong? Is it still much
It
focused on the
depends on the
game?
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I am, there's a lot of players for Infinity. It's really, really well considered and extended.
Now with
Arist-
Castron, they will be happy, right? With the new.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone was excited about it, and there's a lot of players that were interested in ARISTEIA. When I first started playing with them, there was a worker very invested in ARISTEIA, but he moved out of the state, and then there was like a vacuum of power. No one was really organizing ARISTEIA,
Mm-hmm.
and so I reached out to the other workers, and no one really wanted to organize them. So that's why I decided to ask the workers.
Okay, great.
And then yeah, since I started organizing them, we have like tournaments of 8 people more or less, which is okay. Several of them are new players, which is nice. And some others are more, like people that has been playing but wasn't playing tournaments because no one was really organizing them, not
Yeah,
for
yeah,
other.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they saw that someone was organizing them, they were like, oh yeah, I want to play my new Aristos.
Yeah, here before of the COVID, there was a lot of new shops organizing event with the already workers in the area or with people who finally got the worker title, right? So there was a lot of movement here in Madrid, different areas of Madrid, in the north of Madrid, south of Madrid, different shops organizing event. It was really, really good. They are showing the card of self by the bell, which finally could not be used, right?
Yeah, I think he's saying like, okay, I'll try to prevent that. Yeah, but most of the plays from Angie came from cards,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
the
exactly.
Yeah.
catapult, the -2 wound.
Yeah, which is a pity,
I
right? Because
don't.
sometimes you
Yeah.
don't use this card. You think that you are going to use this card against an attack or whatever, And finally, you see that you have the card still in your hand. The match is
Oh
over,
yeah,
right?
that's the worst feeling.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
lose the
It
game
happened. Yeah,
and you have so many cards in your
yeah.
hand and you're like,
Thought that you were going to use it, and finally you won't.
yeah. Oh, well, it's as you say, many of the power plays or the defining plays were cards, so it's almost impossible to counter those unless you
Yeah.
have other cards. So
Yeah,
I don't think it was a defining moment. Ooh, if I had used this, no,
yeah,
I think it was both of them. Angie got the cards in the right moment, I guess.
We was
Yeah,
the car used to use the no atom. No, it was not atom. We
No,
was the
it
car.
was 8 balls displacement, I think.
Exactly,
In
exactly.
turn
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
yeah. 8 ball changed himself for one of Fictor team Aristos.
Yeah.
I think it was Miyamoto. So displays
Yeah.
Miyamoto
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get inside and get the 3 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of-
It's great when you know that the no car is already used, right? And you can play at your own,
Yeah.
at your own pace. You don't have to worry
But I was
about that.
surprised. I was surprised to see both of them got the no
Yeah.
on the initial.
Yeah, so soon. Yeah. Completely agree. Okay, I think that Fictor abandoned the Hexagon finally. Angie's
Yeah, I think
there.
he is. But he hasn't abandoned like the
The
Discord channel.
Discord channel.
It's okay, I think.
No problem.
We'll have to talk with him out of the cameras.
Okay, so we wait for him, Rodro, or a little more, or
I don't
are
think
you
so. I
with,
think
eh? What do you think? Because
maybe then.
Angie, I think that she doesn't speak English, Angie. So I don't know
Yeah,
if she will be able to join and speak in English. I don't know if Fictor is
maybe
able
as
to.
a Victor does speak English, but for me it would be so hard to talk with Angie in Spanish and then translate it back to English.
Yeah, no. I'm not thinking to invite
I don't
Angie.
have a problem with that. I can do that. But
Yeah, but it will
I
be
don't.
hard, very tough, and very yeah.
And I'll be like, okay, my heart is
I
gonna
don't have
stop.
a problem because I do that like often.
Okay. But I tried to talk with Victor, but I don't think he's answering. I don't know if he's like just this. I
He
think
might
he's
have
just
disconnected.
disconnected and go for a
So
walk in his house. So
we close then the.
yeah, I think it'll
Okay,
close.
I hope that everybody could understand my English because I know that when I cite, I just speak too fast. And it was really funny, man. We have to repeat
Yeah, it was good.
this
Yeah.
show, yeah? So you let me know and we can again put the show running for the rest of the community, right?
Sure.
Guys, a pleasure to be with you. Always learning a lot for you.
Thanks to you, Juan.
Yeah.
Yeah, same to you.
I hope to see you soon. Stay safety and of course at home. At least you have two
Yeah.
childs and you can go tomorrow outside. And
Oh.
I will do that. I don't have a dog, but I have a child. So yeah, I have to go outside. Guys, take care and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, talk to you soon. Good to see
Bye,
you
bye,
guys.
bye. Ok. Vamos a ver si aprendemos cómo se cierra esto ahora. Terminar emisión.